Protector, microphone checker, swinging swalt lector, supreme neck protector, better warrior kid from the sector. Too hard for easy, be easy. Too hard to be hard, be cheesy. All in together now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, baby. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Are you farming yet? Bunny farming, baby. Shout out to Bunny. Fact that they got hacked, but they're still giving us the claimable rewards. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. We're going to bring down that music a little bit, get those levels cooking, get those levels right, and we'll be sitting pretty in a second. Thank you so much for coming here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. That's the slogan here. That's the way it is, because without your time, I have no show. If you don't dedicate your time, there's no views, there's no algorithm, there's no love, there's no Patreon. I have no life. I'm a man alone. So thank you very much for each and every one of you. I woke up this morning. First thing I said was thank you for my legs. And why my legs? Because I usually wake up and the first thing I have to do is go to the bathroom. And I'm usually sitting there and I'm like, damn, I got to pee. And I'm like, well, how am I going to do that? I'm like, well, I got to shift myself out of bed, right? And I'm like, all right, you ready to get out? I'm like, I'm ready. Start my day. I've woken up and then I walk to the bathroom. What a blessing that I can walk to the bathroom. There's a lot of guys my age that went to Iraq, did other things, got blown up in a Humvee, and they cannot walk to the bathroom. There's women that got hit in a car accident. There's all sorts of crazy things. People ski accidents. Some people had money and they were in a ski accident. You know, some rich person right now who is skiing in Aspen can't walk. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everyone here. Shout out to everyone. And if anyone's out there that can't use their legs, I'm so sorry. And I hope you're getting by as best you can. And I know you're probably making the best of what you got. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. And I start off with being appreciative with my day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything I have. Thank you. I got my Labradite rocking too. Keep the pocket Labradite at all times for abundance. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We're going to look at Bitcoin right off the bat. I like fear here. Fear is running out of room. Up, down, up, down, up, down. This is what you call running out of room. It's getting tight, 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 tight. It's only a matter of time till it starts to explode. Bit of a cup and handle that kind of broke out into another slight handle there. So you can see that it's already kind of moving. It's making a higher low from this low, right? Now we need to see fear make a higher high. So we're going to watch fear in support and resistance. I talked to my group today so much about support and resistance. Simply making horizontal lines where the price started and stopped can change the entire way that you look at your game and can actually help you identify a trend. It can also get you out of a position when things are not going the way they should be. For instance, say you get in here and you pump up and you stay in the trade and it comes down and you're like, okay, and you get a higher high. You're like, okay, we need a higher low. You get a lower low, you know? Now you're like, all right, it's higher than this low, so we need a higher high. You get a higher high, higher low. The second this high doesn't make a higher high, it's telling you the trend's over. See what I'm saying? And then you look and then you say, okay, well, and if you were in early, I mean, you want to hang out because you're not sure. I like to sell tops with a 21-day moving average and the price get extended. I like to sell when the 21 and the 200 are far apart. 9 out of 10 times, if you sell in that region, you're going to make it. That's why I use the 5 moving averages, the 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200. I use them just like Bollinger Bands. You could and that's how John Bollinger figured out the Bollinger Bands. All he did was take a bunch of moving averages and swing them in there. Which, look, I know how we made the Bollinger Bands because they do the exact same thing. Look, if I add the BB Bands, right here, I add 3 of them accidentally. But if I add the Bollinger Bands here, you can see they just get tight when the moving averages get tight. I get in when the moving averages start to get tight. I sell off when the moving averages are loose. His Bollinger Bands would be wide. Same idea. I sell when we're far away from the 21. You sell when you hit the top line of the Bollinger Bands. Same idea. So all he did was take the moving averages and slap a little freaking wrapper around it and call it the Bollinger Bands. I'm not trying to hate on it. I think John Bollinger is the man, and I love the Bollinger Bands. They're amazing. He did a great job. What I'm trying to say is I figured out how a lot of people made indicators. So I probably will be able to come up with an indicator because I could just make an indicator similar off of some things that I use to combine. I'll combine 2 or 3 of these and call it the Lifer indicator. You know what I'm saying? So now I kind of even more understand how people are making indicators. The more I play with TradingView, the more I get involved and get deep. There's so much more to be revealed inside of trading. Let's take a look at Bitcoin USDT for the day. And Bitcoin just had a candle close on the daily. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's candle close on the daily. Let's get rid of those Bollinger Bands. They annoy the shizazi out of me. Okay, so I suggested that may have been a buy for Bitcoin. Why? Because I was looking at the 15-minute. And the 15-minute was oscillating. Okay, and we were hitting the bottom of the channel here. Suggested, boom. We came back down again on the 15-minute. We're low again on the 15-minute. We've been oscillating on the 15-minute. And I tell you what, whenever I watch just up and down movement, tightness on the 15-minute, it tells me something's brewing. Especially when we're now ready to rock on the 1 hour, ready to pop. Tonight could be the night. 11, 12 o'clock later on tonight, we could see some fireworks for Bitcoin. I believe that there's high. I thought we were going to break out here. Broke us back into the pattern, but we're playing with the 21-day moving average. And that's part of my strategy. I wait for the price to pump. I projected this pattern before it was even made. Okay? Right when the price pumps. Let me take you back in time. Let me show you a little bit about how to trade. I've never even seen a YouTuber do this because most of them probably don't even know how. So check it out. Once the price hits a high on the stochastics, I know that there's something brewing. You can backtest all my theories. High on the stochastics right here, right? Boom, that was a high. High on the stochastics right here, that was a high. What else was going on? We were far away from the 21-day moving average. We were far away from the 21-day moving average. Far away, far away. And as you look at this and project into the future, I use the past. And it's just like our life. It's just like your parents taught you. It's just like your grandparents sitting in a room. Any book you ever read. The past projects into the future. By using future past knowledge, we're able to see where we're going into the future. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So, you're going to see it. Don't worry. And the whole point of this is this, right? If you're going to project, okay? Thank you very much. One of my lifers was calling me. I'm like, my lifer would never call me during the live stream, right? So you look at this, and so the first thing I do is I hit the replay button. I bring us back, and I position this like this, and I go, okay, Bitcoin should flag here if we're bullish. Now, and then I tell you, normally, look, up, oscillator comes down, price could come down. Up, oscillator comes down, price comes down. Up, oscillator comes down, price comes down. So now I'm like, okay. In an uptrend, it's different. In an uptrend, oscillator comes up. Price goes sideways when we reset. Price goes up. Oscillator goes down, price goes sideways again. And I've tracked this and I've followed this and now I've backtested it. And now I have a suggestive theory of how to play it every single time. When price gets high on the 1 hour, it could double top. Here's my scenario now. I've seen it. It does one of three things. It double tops here, right? Falls down, or just falls down, or double top pins and the price keeps going. But if I backtest the theory, here one time the price kind of kept going and went sideways. Here the price dropped, price dropped, price dropped, price dropped, price dropped. Here right there the price dropped. Here right there, boom, at the high, the price would drop. Here right there at this little even mini high, the price would drop. So only 1 out of 8 times. So I go with the theory that the price will either do one of three things. Keep going, go sideways, or come down. Your face is huge, bro. Haha. Shout out to Shrink Yourself, pretty please. Rocket Dyer. Join the Patreon underneath the video. What's up, Lifer fam? It's not his head, guys. It's just a pattern called the Lifer head pattern. It's very bullish. You're in the way of the chart. Shout out to Produce the Beats. What up, Lifer fam? Shout out to Terry A. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. So check it out. So the idea is this. So once I see Bitcoin do something like this, I tell myself, I don't know where it's going. It could go up or down. I'm ready for anything. 25K, let's go. You know what I'm saying? 60K, let's go. I'm ready for anything. But I do know certain scenarios reap certain rewards. Okay? This is how I track the Bitcoin for my Patreons, and I'm able to do it consistently. I'm watching it all the time, alerting myself, figuring it out, and able to get it going. So check it out. So then we watch Bitcoin now, and you're like, okay, I know you need to reset on the stochastics. I don't like to buy you when you're high. So we watch it throughout the day. And you can see, okay, this is why I thought we were going to rip out of the pattern. We were about to break out on the 1 hour. We had stayed bullish sideways despite the movement in the stochastics coming to the downside. Very bullish sign. Another thing that I saw was a swing up to swing up here and a swing down to swing out. That is hidden bullish divergence, and it tells me that the trend should continue to the upside. We should end up somewhere up there. All right, so something to think about, right? Little bit of bearish divergence, but it's kind of playing out to the side, and that's why I'm watching the stochastics and seeing what kind of form we're making. That was, I believe, to be a breakout. But I also said it could be a fake out, and they could bring us back in the pattern. They love to do that. I did say that even in the video that I made. So they faked us out a little bit. But they reset the Stokes yet again, and we're still ready to party. And so in my mind, my theory is still sound to go up to the upside. We have reset the Stokes twice now and have done no bearish momentum. We've also had lack of bearish momentum here. I know this is a catalyst. Even when both of them start becoming smaller, it means you're getting ready for a move to the upside. Let me show you, like here, look, we got really small. Here you get really small, popped. See what I'm saying? When the bearish hills, that's a bigger bearish hill. That's a bigger bearish hill. But when the bearish hills start getting smaller, you know there's a sign that there's not a lot of selling. Okay? This is slightly a downtrend here. Volume is in a downtrend. That usually tells me if price is going down and volume's going down, we should have a reversal to the upside. So, there's a few indications to me that we are going to the moon. 4 hours bending down. That thing is not, but so far the same idea. As the stochastics are going down and we cross, the cross usually gives you a negative line. We had a cross down. Look at go to the last cross. Here we had a cross. Immediately we started going down. Here we had a cross. Immediately we started going down. Okay? We went a little sideways here. This is in one argument away. This made a pennant and just fell out of the pennant. 32% of the 32% chance that we could fall out. That's why you use what's called a stop loss. Right? But so far so good for the entry on BTC at about 48,886, or 48,000 even 9. It's somewhere between 48,800 and 48,900, right? So, if I have to make a call on it, and again, I am not a financial advisor. This is all my wacky creative theories that I've created on my own. I had some mentors teach me on my way. I paid for some classes, and then I just put my head into the charts for as long as I could until I figured out as much as I could. I've made many profitable trades. If you're just getting into the live stream, I've made many profitable trades in the last month alone. Some are still open. Some are still golden. You can see right here, even on my P&L for the day, I'm green. I don't want to be rude and show you. Matic, I'm up. $2,500 on $5,200. Got into Matic in June 26 for 107. Held this trade for 2 months. That's how you bang them out, right? Phantom doing damage. Up 129% on my Phantom call at 2,500. And I started DCAing. I was putting in 300, 350. I eventually amassed basically a 12K bag of Phantom. I got into Bitcoin for 14K at 32,400, and I'm going to ride this puppy. I am up 50%, seven racks. And more Phantom buys continuing to the upside. I made a lot more other trades too throughout this. To get those bags, I traded for my Phantom bag. And that's how you use money to beget more money. Every time you make a good trade, where is that money going? If you know where the money's going to go, you'll end up doing even better trading. Have a plan for the money, and then you'll be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do with the money. Like right now, I really like this coin buy. I'm going to take a look at it for you in a second. I like buy. So Bitcoin looks very nice to me right now. If I had to judge on it, make a guess on it, looking sweet. 15 minutes ready to go. I would get into Bitcoin right now. Highly likely, this is my call for BTC. We're going to pop tonight. We're going to pop. We will see 50K. We will wake up tomorrow morning at 50K, in my humble opinion. And you never know. I have a stop loss because I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not telling you, yes, I'm a moon boy. 100K is guaranteed. I believe 100K is coming. I put my money where my mouth is. You can think whatever you want. I put my money in. I don't want to tell anyone what's going to happen to the market. I decided 32K was the bottom. I looked at many indicators. I looked at many things. I looked at Fibonacci, divergence, weekly support, Wyckoff theories. I studied pi cycle, all sorts of different things. And when I came to my conclusions, I came to a firm decision that we had bottomed at 30K. And I decided, if I don't take advantage here, and then, I had a talk with myself and I said, Lifer, what if we're not, what if we go down lower? I said, what if we go down lower, Lifer? And we go to 15K. And I said, well, you put 14K in. I said, the 14K will go down to 7K. And I said, will you be able to take a $7,000 loss? And I said, I will. I was like, was this money you could lose and still live on? I said, yes, I could lose this 7K. I said, would you sell the Bitcoin I said, no, not at all. I said, would you? I said, I would have money on the sidelines. I said, yes. I said, what would you do? I was like, I'd probably buy like 2 or 3 Bitcoins if I could at 15K. I'd unload my entire wallet, all my USD. And then I said, I'd probably be so happy buying Bitcoin at 15K that I don't think I would be worried about the 7K at all. I don't think the 7K would bother me, not one bit. So then I was like, that's interesting. So when it came to that, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go all in at 32K. I said, I'm ready. Like I made the decision, like I sat there and I thought it out and I said, worst case scenario, 10K, 15K. I go down 7, 10K. I said, and then I joyously buy more Bitcoin than I ever thought I was ever going to have. And then I have like almost double the Bitcoin overnight. I said, man, it'd be the greatest day of my life. I said, let's do this. Let's go all in. So see how it made a lot of sense to go all in at 30K. Like it was a logical, calm, easy decision for me at one point. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I was like, you know what? And then I had the TA to back me up. Strong TA, fundamental TA that I used every single day for a long time that helped me through smaller term trades, and I saw it on a bigger time frame. And I said, man, I've been using the same package of indicators to trade every single day for a long time. So to me, it was highly likely by all my probability that I've been using that we were going to do our thing, right? Now, 48K is a big deal here for BTC. Has to hold. Let me put that line up there. If 48K doesn't hold, this will be a fake out rally for sure. Okay? 48K sitting right about, let's see where 48K, yeah, right there at these hills, right here. Here's my 48K line. We bounced off of it again, and this is beautiful. Look, resistance. I talked about an SR flip today. I asked my lifers in the Patreon. I said, guys, I would like everyone to spend a half an hour today playing with support and resistance. What does that mean, playing with support and resistance? Like, put a line here, and I'll play with support and resistance for you, and it'll blow your mind. Like, everything about TA blows my mind. Every time I deep dive into TA and do a double look at it, it's absolutely insane. So look, what I'm talking about is this. Look at this. We get rejected by this low. We bounce. Okay? We get rejected by this high. So let me start off with this. We get rejected by this high. We bounce low. And that's on the 1st. We come all the way back on the 6th a week later. And of course, it gives us a little bit of an issue here. We get rejected. We come up. We go all the way out here. And then we get rejected and we bounce. Where do we bounce from? The same support line of resistance from a week ago. It comes into play. Bam. We come up again. We get rejected. Boom. Now, I know this becomes this. See this? Now I'm looking at this as my next point of like, okay, I know we need to get through that. So the high comes. I know once we break that high, we come down, we play with it. We usually hit the high again, usually fall down and bounce off support. That was an easier version of an in and out there. I guess it used this little bit of support there and bounced off of it. And support and resistance it's deep. And there's so much to learn about it. So you got to start now. And you only have so much time before this bull run really picks off. So and the more time you put in now, the more money you're going to make, my friends. It is what it is. I know everyone wants to play video games, and I know everyone wants to go out with friends, and I know everyone wants to have a real life. I gave a lot of it up just for this. And I know one day when I leave, I don't know when it will be, 6-7 years from now. I don't know how it's all going to happen. I don't know where it will go. Maybe 10 years, maybe never. Maybe it's YouTube forever. Or become something different. Maybe I would love to get like a joint venture on a way bigger network, something large. And when crypto gets really big mainstream, maybe have like a Kramer show on TV, something like that. I mean, I'm projecting way into the future, man. The whole idea is this. I mean, support and resistance, man, they're so key. They're so key. So then there's your resistance. We bounce, we go below it again. Now you know we have to visit this place one more time before you can call it a day. And there we go with the bounce. Came back. Now we have to visit it one more time. You see it? And then we break free. We bounce one more time right in this area, and we're gone. Then we have to fight with this resistance, and we made it through. We bounced, and now we're making higher lows. Even the story of support and resistance is beginning to say something is brewing here for BTC. Something is going on. One thing I do see that I don't like, and I'm going to bring it up right now because I'm not a moon boy. I show you all the TA. This is a head and shoulder pattern right here. It can get negated. Let's hope it gets negated. What is the measured move of the head and shoulder if it does ever play out? And I just noticed it now. It just formed. This is it. That means they may want to wick us out to the 200-day moving average and still move us through the pattern. Bitcoin wick down, play a little game, back into the pattern. You know how they play. They've been scooping. They've done this to a few coins recently. They've been scooping. I'll show you the scoop. I think I've seen the scoop in a few things. And, and then they get you. You know it's going up. And they scoop it out the end. So all eyes, and that's sometimes just a double bottom here on the RSI, and then they scoop. So just watching. This is a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just want you guys to be ready for anything that is possible. That is a head and shoulder pattern. Another thing that I saw during a tutoring session this morning, shout out to Rodney, my dude, man. Had a good time tutoring Rodney. Take a look at this. And again, it doesn't mean it's guaranteed. But is that a diamond? Could that be somewhat of a diamond pattern here? Not really. I mean, it's hard because you can't really... I have to say no because I can't even really line it up properly. Like, I'd have to completely force it. You know what I'm saying? It could be, though. It's just something to think about. It's you know, a little bit of an idea. Could it be a diamond? And if a diamond came in from the bottom, it would break out to the bottom, you know? One idea is this, too, though. And this is why I'm always open. Could it have been a smaller diamond? This is just something that hit me right now. This is an idea right now. Was it in a smaller diamond? And if it's in a smaller diamond, it could be saying it came from, like, I don't know, the upside, and it's going to break to the upside. Interesting, right? So, there you have some cool scenarios here for BTC. I'm going with my regular plan. Low stochastics inside of a bull flag. We've played these many times. They've broken out many, 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 many times. So, I believe it's going to happen to the upside, but we shall see. We shall see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Likes really help your lifer community and the lifer. LOL, man, Sam. Was an awesome session. We'll be writing a tutorial for you, brother. Link below for tutoring. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you so much. Let's take a look at the chat. Let me pop out the chat. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. How the show works is we go over Bitcoin dominance, total 2. Let me take a look at the super chats. 128 people watching. Thank you so much. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Muser up in the spot. Let me see who's up in the chat. Let me take a look at the chat. Thank you so much for everyone here on the live stream. Let's give you guys some screen time. Each and every one of my lifers up in here. Shout out to everyone here in the chat as I lose the chat immediately. Shout out to Muser. Love learning. Shout out to Bang Bro Bohindi. Glad I found this joint. Shout out to you, man. Glad I found you too, brother. Mattis, what's up? BTT. We'll take a look at BTT. I love your logo. Thank you so much, Class on. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. We are a family here, so make sure you smash the like button. Shout out to Ja Soleil. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Ali Ah. XRP Musa. XDC Baby. Everybody here. Shout out to Dr. Fabian. Shout out to Kevin Tam. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to Crypto Greg up in the spot. Shout out to John Tremblay. Shout out to Robbie Alcamucci. That's a cool name, man. Shout out to Stack McChange up in the spot. Freddie Sora, new dude. Appreciate you for coming on into the Patreon. Shout out to Terrier. Shout out to Guido. I see you, Guido. Shout out to Kitten Caboodles. Shout out to Produce the Beat. Shout out to all my peoples up in the spot. Padre Augury, Tree City West, my dude, AV, Produce the Beats is up in the spot again. Crypto Dingo, always coming through. Thank you guys so much. Look at the super chats here. Your face is huge, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Shrink yourself, pretty please. And a $5 from Rocket Dog. Hive. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Let's keep it moving. Tonight is the night. Love the high vibrations. You got to keep it high. You got to keep it moving. Thank you so much for being here. Part of the Crypto Lifer crew every single day. So, we're going to fly through this night. We're going to have a blast. Let's take a look at the show. The show brings us down what's happening. Shout out to the Lifer fam. Shout out to Tenacious Tim for keeping it real in the spot. Appreciate you, man. Tenacious Tim is part of the Lifer fam. He helps run social media accounts and keeps it moving. He's basically a manager up in the spot. Appreciate you, man. Without Tenacious Tim, we wouldn't be rocking so hard. So shout out to Tenacious Tim for everything you do, man. Thank you very, very much, man. Thank you very, very much. You're the man, dude. You're the man. By the way, you're the man. Are you drinking your water every single day and you're doing damage glass? Stickers will be getting sent out soon. Who wants stickers? Who wants doing damage stickers? Tell me who wants these stickers. These are high quality stickers. We also have some Crypto Lifer America stickers. Keeping it moving because America is amazing. And I like doing damage. Doing damage, baby. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Shout out to John Tremblay. You the man, Sam. Shout out to Mitchell Green. Shout out to everyone. Have some great new info on the Ripple SEC case. Let's do a video soon. I'm back, my dude. Okay, let's do it. I can't believe you're back that fast. How was it? Oh, we have so much to talk about. Yeah, man. You saw I did a video about Ripple. Check. You see my video I did about Ripple about 2 days ago? Check it out. I need some stickers like 5 for my fam. I want one. I need to negate that 15-minute head and shoulders on BTC. Lily Ann says she wants a Lifer sticker. Shout out to Mitchell Green. Shout out to Lily Ann Ross. Appreciate you. Lily Ann Ross, also known as Rose. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for looking down on us every single day. Let's take a look at Total and Total 2 and what's crack-a-lackin' in the markets. All right. Total 2 is all of the altcoins, okay? I showed you that it broke out of this beautiful pennant with a very long line, and usually it hits its target. 9 into 10 times it likes to hit the target. So, what I see happening is this going all the way up to $1.34 trillion. That would put $200 billion into the crypto market. A lot of different coins would eat that up. Solana eating it up. Big market caps. I'll put the sticker on my bumper. And when billions come into the market, just a few million can pump your little tiny coins to the upside. I got a few little tiny gems I want to look at for you guys so you can put them on your radar and see what's going on. Also, catalyst for moves to the upside. Let's take a look. On the 15-minute specifically, you come down and usually in a bull run, right? You break below the 200 for a second. Break below the 200. You bounce up, then you bounce. You stay up, and you go on a leg. That's usually the measured move, okay? Let me show you what I mean. What is the measured move? The measured move, every single pattern has a measured move. I'm known as a pattern trader, but I also use divergences and Fibonacci to back up my theories, as well as support and resistance and volume. I use volume, though, not like waiting for it. I usually get in before the volume pops. What's a good buy point for VRA? My 2 Satoshis. Can you take a look at True when you get the chance? Shout out to Ali. Salam alaikum, my friend. Alhamdulillahi. Bro, I'm from Europe. It's late for me. Need to work tomorrow. Keep up the good work. God bless you, man. Shout out to Emin Dervisovic. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you as well. Looking for a long on XRP at 120. Shout out to Mitchell Gring. We'll take a look at XIP. I drive through New England with a Crypto Lifer sticker on my car. Shout out to Joe O. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. I'm back too after getting wrecked. Damn, man. Why would you leave and get wrecked, Fidel? That's crazy. That's crazy. Phantom, 21% up. Bullish Shalom. Shout out to Mike the Mistake. Support the Crypto Lifer. Mike the Mistake for the $20, man. I love that. So Mike the Mistake. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Support the Crypto Lifer. I see $1.50 coming for XRP. Crypto Lifer cup and handle on the MLN in the daily time frame. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Can you look at Ethereum if you have time? We'll take a look at that. Gotta come hit the like button every stream. Thank you, Lifer. Shout out to Master JP. Bullish Shalom. I seen you the other day in another live stream. Can you look at Ethereum? 93 Lifers. Good Karma, likes pumping. Thank you for the likes, fam. 28 likes to match the fam watching. VRA had a bull pennant on the 1 hour. That was great time to get in. If you're like us, we got into VRA very, very early. Way before, way lower than it is now. We got into VRA as my team. It was a call a long time ago. Let me see if I can fish up the call from the old room. This is crazy. Let's see if I can fish up an old VRA call. On April 21st. On March 25th. Let's see. Maybe it could have been a back call. Let's see. Back at when it was at a penny. I think that was right before the whole market collapsed on us. It probably did go up from that move though. Let's see. VRA. But we were buying it even before then. Back when the calls used to come out of the Patreon, they didn't even really, it was like, I started so, at the beginning, it was it was just so beginnings. It was the beginnings. I mean, no, you'd be up huge on this call. And look at my call, hitting the target perfectly. This is beautiful. I meant to write right here, perfect entry for VRA, right? And what I do is, how do I do that? Well, if you look at this, I wait for the 15-minute to get very low. And when the 15-minute gets low, those are my I call them deadly entries. So you draw a pattern. Patterns go 1, 2, usually 3 touches on the bottom of the pattern, you know? And then if they break out, they do a retest. So if you miss the 3 touches, you get in on the retest. And that's the idea. And you have 15 minutes to get into the pattern usually. There, or even even in this low one right there was your, and then the retest. Use the 15-minute to get into the 1 hour call. Make sure the 1 hour looks ready to ripe and ready. Like here, the 1 hour is ready to go, and boom, VRA. And that's how we're able to do this. That's how we're able to give you these calls. Booming VRA to the upside. That was a call given today in the Patreon. If you're weary, if you're nervous of joining the Patreon, if you're not sure, this call was given in the Patreon. Highly likely, watch. It actually might blow. This might even blow past the target, man. Veracity doing damage, doing its thing. Shout out to all my lifers, man. Thank you so much for pointing this out. Another call that we get to add to the win list as the lifers. We made 98% on C98 as well. Actually, I think over 100% on C98. It was absolutely, the last few days have been ridiculous. Even though we've been, with the Bitcoin pump, it has pulled a lot of smaller coins to the upside. KUCOIN has been out of control. Get a KUCOIN account. How do you get a KUCOIN account? What do you do to get a KUCOIN account? Check it out. Look at my video. Watch my video. Okay? And at the base of my video, you're going to see links. Those links all help the channel and the referral links. So check them out. Right here, there's a referral link to KUCOIN. Sign up to KUCOIN. Help out the channel. Jump on in. All right? Appreciate that. Throw some tips in the tip jar. It will make you feel good. Always making, even if it's $1. I go around YouTube and I tip other YouTubers. It makes me feel good. It also helps other people get excited about the show. Makes the show feel real. It's pretty cool. And it helps my life as well, but you don't have to do it. Just being here and hitting the like button is all I really, 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 really care about, and I really, really appreciate. So look at this. Total. Forming to me another pennant. Resetting, but looking very bullish. Look. Resistance, broke through. Now it's using it as support. Proper SR flip could possibly be occurring here inside of what looks like a bull pennant to me for total 2. So, even in the smaller time frame, it looks like we could get a huge push up for the altcoins. We're going to take a look at dominance and see if that corroborates the story and backs us up there. But so far, total 2 looking like it's going to go up $1.26 trillion for total 2. All looking well for total 2 to the upside. We'll take a look at total now as well, which is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrencies. 2 Boston guys talking crypto. We got to do that. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. If you're new, I usually give a free trade every single day. Okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's take a look at total. So look, it just bounced off 2 trillion. Great sign. And I gave my lifers this, and here's the target, $2.13 trillion. Remember the last, I think the high was 2.5. Let's see what the real high was. We got to a high of about 2.58 trillion. 2.58 trillion by this chart. This looks like a giant cup and handle to me. We've been seeing them break to the upside. It formed a little bit of a handle and just popped right out of that handle, starting to make a move. This is looking very bullish on the daily time frame. It's very bullish on the weekly time frame. Okay? Very, very, very big signs for big moves to the upside. 4 hour wants to come down, but as I say, look, we're forming a sideways pennant while the stochastics go sideways. When that happens on the 4 hour, that's an extremely, extremely bullish sign for the market. By my findings, I've done this many, many times, and I've made this call many, many times. Highly likely, we unload a huge move to the upside to $2.3 trillion, $300 billion coming into the market, says the TA. This TA has played out over here. If we looked at this falling wedge, the move of the falling wedge was the length of the pole to the price. You would put it right here and said, and this would have told you that we were going to go all the way up to $2.09 trillion. That's exactly what we did. Good evening, Lifer. Take a peek at ADA. Target. Thanks. Shout out to Crypto Greg for the $30 super chat. Much appreciate you, Crypto Greg. Thank you very much for always throwing down for the Lifer. What range will Bitcoin reach during the next bear market button? If you guessed, I'm trying to retire next bull run peak. When the next peak? Shout out to Bridger Logan. We went over that actually yesterday on the live stream. I want to extract that video. Shout out to Mike the Mistake. Support the Lifer. Appreciate you, man. What's a good buy point for VRA? I mean, it's already ripping. I'll have to look at that in a second for you. And we'll take a look at True. Appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you, Crypto Greg. Thank you, Ja Soleil, for the $1.99 super chat. Always giving what he can. Thank you so much, Ja Soleil. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to the Lifer fam for the 333 from Tenacious Tim, my whole peoples, and $5 from Rocket Dog, $5 from Alexander Gustav. Your face is huge, bro. Aha. Thank you very much. And Kitten Cadoodles in time. Shrink yourself pretty, please. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Okay, moving forward. Crypto Greg wants to go over ADA. Let's take a look at that. What else is going on here? We're going to go VRA and True. Let's take a look at those three things. After we get over Total 2, we're doing really good tonight. We're ripping through the important information. We want to know where Total's going, and Total's looking very, very hot right now. Also, very oversold on the 1 hour, and forming. This is telling me we're about to move. You want to be invested in cryptocurrency right now. You want to have some money in crypto. It's moving. All coins are going to move. It looks like the whole space is going to move. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance now to corroborate our story of if all coins are going to run or not. Now, look, Bitcoin dominance, shoulder, head, and shoulder. That is an inverted head and shoulder. It's also, though, a bit of a bear pennant. Let's take a look. Let's break down the TA and find out what we have to respect in the TA, because you got to respect the TA. Shout out to Mitch Ray, my dude, man. Even though I got to say, I watched his show just the other day, and he is getting drier than dry. I think that's what happens after like 6 years of live streaming. You just like, I pray that doesn't happen to me. I pray I keep it moving, and I don't kind of lose the luster, you know? He also has like an echoey room, and like his after years of doing this, his audio is, you know what it is? I worked in professional TV for like 10, 12 years. Like I worked for David Letterman. Like I watched people get Dave's mic right. I watched people cameraman, like, and I said to myself, if I'm going to come out and I'm going to do anything out here, YouTube with a video camera and audio, I said my audio and my camera, my lighting is going to be is the best possible. You know, because come on, man, like people want to hear the right high quality. Then they know if you're putting in that high quality, then they're going to give you back high quality, and that's going to make a high quality channel. So, yes, I mean, so sometimes I watch people, they've been on for more than a few months and they're still letting low quality fly by. And it's like, man, if you don't push your channel, other people aren't going to push your channel. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's some YouTube advice to any young YouTubers out there. Go for the quality. Go for the quality. You know? And yes, I mean, if anyone wants to know, I'm using a Focusrite that costs like $240. The smallest little audio interface you can really get. I'm using the Cloud Lifter, which is really nice. This thing is sick. You really need this thing if you're going to be a YouTuber. The Cloud Lifter, which gives you more gain on any, for any mic that you need. And then I just bought the Shure Rode mic, which is actually, I think, better than the big one all the other guys think they need just because they're a YouTuber. The Shure Giant mic, This is a beautiful mic. It's actually very robust, very rugged. You could beat someone up with this microphone. It's so damn heavy. But yeah, anyway, so that's it, and then, some XLR connections, and that plugs in USB to your computer, and you're going to have good, and so it costs what? The whole connection together, about $500 after taxes and fees, but you're going to have beautiful audio, so, it's just so worth it to me. Mike the Mistake. Okay. What range will Bitcoin reach during the next bear market bottom? LOL. A CGLD just took off. Terry A. Love learning. Think he just moved and remodeling or something. No, he is. I know he's doing it, but it's been like I watched the stream for like a month now. And I know he just moved and he's remodeling, but like even the mic, like just get a good mic. It won't echo with a good mic. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I just wouldn't do it to my fans and my supporters and my patrons. Like, come on, man. So Bitcoin Dominance in a cup and handle did break out of the cup and handle. Look at that. And broke to the upside. All right. Head and shoulder did break down a little bit. Didn't hit. Yeah, you could say it probably went pretty dang close to the target as well. It got rejected by this resistance here at about 44.87. Came back down. It is getting low in the 1 hour, suggesting that Bitcoin may steal the show tonight. You might want to watch your altcoins, but it will take up the USDT pairs if Bitcoin steals the show, but just watch BTC pair. If you're in a BTC pair, you may want to watch it. Mike the Mistake. Love learning. I've been watching you and you're... Oh, she's the best. Love learning is the best. You would never find a better soul in the world. She's my buddy. She's my soul buddy now. She's amazing. Absolutely an amazing person. Like, an amazing person. You have no idea. I don't think... And I've only scratched the surface of her intuition, her good nature, and her kind heart. Like, what a loving person. Honestly. First person I ever tutored. She's the first person I ever tutored. Can you believe that? Love learning. Appreciate you. First person I ever tutored. Shout out to Love Learning. Don't make me cry. I cried about it already. She popped my cherry, man. Sorry, I had to say it. Forgive me. I shouldn't have gone there. I shouldn't have gone there. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get into those super chats. Let's get into the love. Let's get into the questions. Let's take a look at True real quick. Bitcoin Dominance looking like it wants to drop on the 4 hour though. So maybe a little pump tonight. And then all coins are going to have fun yet again. So it looks like it's going to pop and then drop out of this bear pennant to the downside. So like this. And then we're going down here. Look for Bitcoin Dominance to dump on the 4 hour nicely. All coins can play. And that will begin a bigger downtrend as we've already had fun with these alts, but watch them go even more berserk. This is going to create an alt hyper cycle like you've never seen. I'm telling you right now, get ready for something insane. Let's take a look at True. TrueFi in crypto on Binance for USDT. Wow, look at this. So we got a call for it right here in a cup and handle. Went sideways, extreme sideways. Let's move it forward. I like to reposition this. So what I do is this. Look, it's pretty new, so I can redo it. Also give you guys a bit of a learning, So look, support and resistance. Like I tell you, it's so key. Go to a big time frame and find it, make it work for you. So True, forming this bigger cup. Could say it's kind of running out of room here. And then it's got like this pattern at play here as well. What I noticed too is this is a giant cup and handle on TrueFi. This is a pretty cool project on Binance, low cap, ready to rock too on the 4 hour looking pretty mean. 1 hour looking pretty mean as well. Wow, this looks hot. I'll put a live call out here for TrueFi. Again, don't do anything I do in this channel. None of this is financial advice. This is just me. This is art. I like to paint with green and red, and I'm just designing a little bit of art here. A little bit of a circle. This is my art. I could sell these as art pieces. I'd keep the stop loss as close as I can to the bone there below the 200. Risk 10% to gain 50. 5-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I like the call for True USDT. Looking pretty nice right now. Running out of room. 1 hour looking nice. Is the 15-minute low. Getting there. Getting there. Going a bit sideways. Look at that. You'll think you're on until you go to the 15-minute, and then you realize you have to be even more precise. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I know you don't mind if I rewind time, bring it back to shine, and keep it pushing to design. This is my mind, is it staying confined? Never know when I shine, and I keep it defined. Let me hit the lines as I make these shops. All right, so check it out. This is my favorite track. Gonna bring it back, Morning Child. Okay, so True USDT, ready to rock, okay? I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. 15-minute needs to come down a little bit more, but you know what? That's gonna, the move won't be big enough, I believe, to stop you out, right? If you want to be extra careful, you come down here and make a fatter stop loss at 20%. But that would make the position size a little smaller. The risk could be the same, okay? That's why you use an equation to calculate your position size with your stop loss, because then you can change your stop loss all you want, and it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. Okay, so TrueFi, bottom of the pattern, touching the 200-day moving average. Something that is a catalyst for a break to the upside as well. Whenever the 200 happens to be in play on the 1 hour, nice move to the upside. Something that I see all the time, okay? We've got our retracement. We're in a bit of a bow as well. We're in that slight cup and handle already that I thought we were in. Interesting. We break this bigger trend line, we're up. We break this smaller trend line, we're out. Looking very nice to me for 51% gains out of TrueFi. Highly likely to play out. I like this TrueFi call. What do you guys think? What do the lifers think of the call? Does anyone know what Red Fox is? Any takers on Red Fox? Anyone even know what Red Fox is? Ever heard of it? R Fox on KUCOIN. We're going to take a look at it right now. I found it just the other day. I've been looking at it closely. I believe it can pop pretty nicely. We're going to take a look at R Fox. Anyone know what R Fox is? Let me take a look at the chat too as well. How's everyone popping in that chat? How we all doing? How's everyone feeling tonight? How we all doing? Shout out to all the crypto lifers. Shout out to the $20 super chat from Mike the Mistake. Love that name. That's so hilarious. And webcamchat.com, hot girls and no. We don't want that. No. Thanks for the tell call. It's about ready to rip. Again, shout out to Crypto Greg. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Crypto Greg. What range will Bitcoin reach during the next bear bar? I'm not, I don't know. We went over it yesterday. I think 110 grand, 80 grand, something like that in the bear market. Shout out to Mr. Conlon1 for the $4.99 super chat. Shout out to my man Matty up in the spot. Appreciate you, Matty. Thank you for coming on in to the live stream. Sorry I might have missed that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Matty. Omega, great crypto content. Salute the crypto lifer and produce the beats for the invite here. Shout out to Omega. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to Produce the Beats. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in. S-Pin, good evening to all. Shout out to my man Spinny Spins. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Crypto Dingo. Went to read your chat and it disappeared. Yeah, Chain Guardians, man. I like Chain Guardians. I've been holding Chain Guardians for a while. The Do Your Own Research gang watching the live. Shout out to Joe Fazio. Shout out to my man Joe. Appreciate you, man. Out in Chicago. Out in Chi-Town. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Okay. Moving forward. True looks very, very nice. True looks very, very nice. All right. By the standards. So there we go. And then if you're not watching, this gets posted to the Patreons. They know exactly what's happening. Sent right to their mobile phones, their laptops, any device, iPad, anything that they have, Telegram hooked up to, ready to rock. Telegram app. Shout out to the Telegram app. Unbelievable app. Best thing out there. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Okay, we've gone over Bitcoin, total and Bitcoin dominance. We kind of gave you the entire market in a good space. Showed you where we should be going and headed in the overall scheme of things, like literally 2 trillion, 2.5 trillion. We do this all the time, every single day. It helps us find out how to trade the smaller coins, because if the bigger market's moving, it's highly likely we're going to be able to make a 10, 20, 100x on a smaller microcap gem. All right, let's take a look at a microcap gem that I gave you guys last night. Taking a look at this thing, keeps moving to the upside. I cannot believe it. We got into Pulse Doge yesterday, up 312% now. From the call yesterday, booming to the upside. Pulse Doge. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pulse Doge booming to the upside, doing damage. Doing absolute damage in one day, up 316% gains. And that's actually not, and had we got in just a day before that, when someone told me to get in, we would have been up 1,592% gains. So shout out to the Pulse Doge gains. Shout out to all the love, man. Thank you for everyone getting on into these crazy coins. These are high-risk coins. I only put a very small amount of my portfolio, less than 1%, 0.5% of my portfolio in these, and they're very high risk. Be very careful. These are the meme coins. These are what's called the meme coins. You buy them on PancakeSwap. You track them on what's called KUCOIN.app, which is an actual place where you track what's called poo coins. I can't believe it. And that's it. Yeah, and it became a real thing. We can actually see people buying this up. Someone just bought $800 worth of Pulse Doge. Someone bought $453. And honestly, it could get big. With the Pulse chain getting big, this is Pulse Doge. So website's actually pretty big too. They got a good following. Seems to be moving. I felt the need. $1 million market cap. This thing gets to a 10, 20, 30, 50. It could easily get to a 50 million and do a 50x. Not too long from now. So watch Pulse Doge. Let's see what it can do. Let's see what it can do, man. Pulse Doge, baby. Pulse Doge. All right. Let's take a look at the next super chat. Someone wanted to go over Veracity, see what he could get in. I mean, it's like Veracity just keeps moving, right? What do you do? How do you get into a coin that just keeps flying? Well, it just hit the target perfectly. We gave this call. Look at the call. Beautiful call. There's actually another call for it too. Look at this one. An even bigger call. And that hit the target. So you could have got in down here where we suggested it at 017, or you could have got in on the next call. So I'm able to track it for you if in case you missed the first move to get into the next move. Let me teach you how to do that. All right. Now, if you look at let's go look at the daily. The daily will be one huge candle. You can't chase green candles. That's what they always say. And so the daily would have been like this. And how do you get into green candles like that? Well, it's very hard. Also, it's time to take some profits. Highly likely this is going to come back down to the 21-day moving average. This has to kind of reset a little bit. That's a very big move. That's a parabola. And we've been seeing this in a lot of coins lately. The parabola has just been forming absolutely insanity, right? So 4 hours cooked too. You know, all the time frames are telling you that you're extremely overbought. Kind of time, 1 hour still got room. So let the 1 hour play out more, in my opinion. I humbly get out of these trades right now. I take my money and I get out of the trade. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's it. Okay. So yeah. And on August 17th, the call was given to the lifers right here. And I said, VRA has big targets. 100% gains out of VRA coming at 018. Like, I gave you the call to make 100% gains. Like, I gave you the call, and there it played out exactly as I said, with no stop loss getting hit. And you only had to risk 13% to do it. You only had to risk 13% to do it. How beautiful is that? I mean, you can't beat these types of calls. Even if you lost 3 or 4 calls, this one would pay for all of them times 10. What a call on VRA. KUCOIN doing damage. Another beautiful call here. 100% gains on VRA, man. And we add it to the list. I hope many lifers took advantage of the call. Booming to the upside. 100% gains for VRA. Boom, bam, bam. And we do this every day. There was more calls just today on a Saturday. I'm going to show you what else we did. If you're not a Patreon yet, if you're not sold, if I didn't sell you on the Patreon yet, if you're still not like, how many more calls can I make? And I'm giving to you live. You can track my record and then come join the Patreon. 100% gains. Let's talk about what happened for C98. Let's take a look at how we looked at C98, what we saw on C98, how we were able to make a play on C98. Number one, we knew what it was. A cool deck's coming out with some good backing. Interesting project. Booming to the upside, right? This might get stopped out. Fell out of the buy box. Here's another call. Not every call goes perfectly, but here's another call that actually will readjust this. It's now flagging out pretty nicely. I'll readjust this call. We'll take a look at it. The old call for C98, we had this giant cup and handle here forming. Get in on the handle. It boomed out. Nailed 100% gains. Look at these giant cups. And you can see the cup and handle as it formed. Our favorite thing to play here on this channel is the cup and handle. I probably draw 15 to 30 cup and handles every single day. The cup and handle plays out. It is a deadly accurate pattern that plays out extremely, extremely well. I have a video about the cup and handle. My video should come up if you actually search cup and handle and Cartesian or CTSI, right? I should hit the keywords on that and come up there, right there. The best pattern to learn in crypto. CTSI will moon because of it. Cartesian about to explode. I gave this call for Cartesian at 27 cents. Cartesian would go all the way, never hitting the stop loss of this call, to $1.89. This was a monster call, about a little under an 8x call, booming to the upside. Cartesian, CTSI, making serious moves. I explain in 3 minutes what the cup and handle is, how it makes its plays, and I show you other cup and handles that boomed to the upside that made some major gains. All right? Showing you, okay, how it works, what you can do, and how to make money with the cup and handle. So just something to think about, something I want you guys to understand here, all right? The cup and handle is a very, very deadly and important pattern. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 136 people watching, 117 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate that. You help someone else who's lost out there in crypto land. The more likes that hit, the more the algorithm flows. The more the algorithm flows, the more people find the channel. The more people learn what a cup and handle is. The more people get out of the shady banking system which circumvents their wealth. The more people learn about how to create wealth for themselves. Great crypto content. Salute the crypto lifer and produce the beats. Thank you very much. Hello, my good dude. Good man, can you take a look at waves? We'll take a look at waves. CHE is about to break out soon. If you only use KUCOIN, I would still be able to take advantage of the Patreon. Of course. Literally 50% of the calls are KUCOIN. The education you gain in the Patreon is life-changing. And it's education that's like riding a bike. It'll stick with you for life. That's what Dustin Cobb is saying. Yeah, like, you join the Patreon for 99 bucks, but you end up learning things that you can use for the rest of your life. Bro, took some profits on mini football KUCOIN yesterday. Looks ready to go again. Shout out to David G. Thank you so much. We'll take a look at mini football. Let's see what it looks like on the charts. Mini football is another one of these hot ones that's popping out the chain. We got mini basketball, mini football. Usually it's the one with the meme right there. Yeah, $25 million market cap. That's all I need to happen to the little one I'm in. The one I'm in could be right here right now doing its little thing. Look what happened to mini football. Let's just take a look. They told me to get into it. I saw it. It was on my radar 2 days ago, and I wasn't ready for meme coins. Like, I was kind of like, man, like, really, again? But again, I mean, you can't hate on making 1,800% gains. 1,300% gains. 13xing your portfolio or whatever you put in. You put in one BNB, which is like 400 bones. You turn that into, gosh, man, $4 or $5 grand. Easily turning 300 bucks into $3,000, $4,000 overnight. I was doing it consistently in the last bull run over and over again. It was like taking candy from a baby. It was absolutely absurd. Once you got up so big, it didn't even matter at that point. I ended up putting $2,500 into SafeMoon that turned into $279,000. Let me say that again. I put $2,500 into SafeMoon that turned into $279,000. And I don't think SafeMoon's done yet. I think we haven't seen the last of SafeMoon. I'm still holding some SafeMoon bags ridiculously for the long haul. We'll see what happens. If this market resurges, Bitcoin cracks 100K, I think we could see SafeMoon and the whole market at some ridiculous levels. So I'm going to hold my bag for a while until it goes to the moon, baby. To the moon. Bag holding, safe moon. Not financial advice. So yes, maybe mini football is ready for somewhat of a move here. We'll take a look at the indicators. Let's add those stochastics, RSI. And look, you can do this for free. I'm doing this for free. You didn't even have to pay for this. And it gives you the TradingView software connected to it. Shows you what's going on. Let's take a look at it on maybe the 5-minute. And of course, it doesn't load now, when it almost always does. Today acting funny. What are you doing? Let's take a look at the RSI. Are you going to load for me? Maybe we needed to go even smaller, 1 minute. That's a shame. I'll go to Dex Guru and see if I can get some action on Dex Guru. Dex Guru is also a beautiful place to find little mini coins and to track coins. Also place a limit order. Only place you can limit order here on Binance Smart Chain. So check out Dex Guru. We'll take a look at mini football. Then we'll get into the real coins. Sorry. It's fun every once in a while. It's a Saturday night. I try to have a little fun with it. It is what it is. Mini football with a $1.5 million market cap. There it is. Let me see if I can add an indicator like the stochastics RSI. Unreadable on this, so unable to find any track record on it. But, I mean, yeah, it's forming what I say is it's called a bull pennant. It may have more legs to the upside. Mini football. You do want to get in at the very bottom, but it doesn't mean you can't get a pop for mini football to the upside. I've done this many, many times in these little crapola coins, but I only put in what I'm willing to lose. 174% gains coming out of mini football. I'm already in a coin right now that's going up pretty nice. We'll take a look at it. It's called Pulse Doge. And we went over it already. Let's look at Pulse Doge right here. They have a smaller market cap for it too, though. And just beaming. I mean, absolutely beaming. This thing is beaming. And look, low on the stochastics, ready for another move to the upside. This thing is about to fly even more. I think Pulse Doge is hot, man. Okay, that's wild. Pancake Bunny looking lovely. We'll take a look at my Pancake Bunny farm that I'm farming on Pancake Bunny. If you don't know how to farm, farming is the game. Farming is the key. We also got into Poly Punks. I'd like to show you my Poly Punks. They weren't loading the other day. I was a little sad for that. Let me see if I can find them again. And we do it all here. We do NFTs, farming, and trading. The only trading, like all the other trading places just give you signals. They don't know DeFi. They don't know the market. We take advantage of cryptocurrency as a whole, especially when the market starts to rip. We dig our hands deep. We take profits every single place. Just paying attention can get you paid here in cryptocurrency. It's one of the few actual things that you can just actually get paid for your time. Do some research. Next thing you know, you're in an NFT gaming coin that did 100x, and you're like, how did I do that? You're like, all you did was give it some of your time, paid attention, you got paid. See what I'm saying? Yeah, lately I was loading my Polypunks, and they weren't loading. Anyone know why my Polypunks will not load? Where are my Polypunks, baby? You know why? This is the shady site. This is the wrong place, wasn't it? I think I need to be at polypunks.io or something. I think that's why. I think this is like a fake site that I'm on. I don't know. Let me Google Polypunks here. Yeah, look, that was the site. Yo, stay away from this site. Look, this is a fake. That was like a fake site. Interesting. Here's the real Polygon site. There's my Polypunks right there. I have 7 Polypunks. I paid $125 for each punk, basically. And we'll see what happens. We're going to hold them down. None of them are really too rare, though. But you know what? It doesn't matter. They match other punks. And I've heard people might want the Solana, Polygon, and the whole collection. There might be a collection of punks now. And they might go after these NFTs hard. So, Polypunks we got in. And we're going to keep looking for other things. There's a lot of action, actually, in the NFT space. Let me take a look. I get DM'd all the time from Crypto Chick. Shout out to Crypto Chick for all the awesome DMs. I should let you guys in on some of these amazing DMs. Right now, let me bring it out because I am so busy all the time. You have no clue. Crypto Chick be hooking it up, though. Let's take a look at Crypto Chick and what she talked about, what she was telling me about right here. Marvel Comics coming out, right? Look at these. The Human Torch. Marvel Comics on the VV app. You get this app on your phone. Here are 2 transactions for almost 17K. In time, we also got more deposits, which you probably saw the numbers go up more. Even Polygon Scan. Oh, Arcadium Stadium. That's also going to be pretty big as well. Marvel Comics. Moving to the VV app. Get your Marvel Comic NFT. And then Arcadium Stadium. Remember this? On CoinGecko. This thing. Arcadium. We were looking at this a lot. 24-hour trading volume. Very small. Look, fully diluted valuation. The thing has we can't even track the market cap yet. Very, very small. Look at this. It was 11.97. It's down. Oh, wow. So it actually dumped from when the day it came out. Interesting. So it took a nice dump. Good thing we didn't get into it at the very beginning. Stadium Arcadium. What is it though? What's happening? Take a look at it. The Stadium Arcadium. A mirror to the moon. Well, I'm forming and I'm warning. A state of the art until the clouds come crashing. Homepage. The first user-owned yield farm only on Polygon Network. Lifetime USD distributed 760,000. So it had a pre-sale. You can trade farm pools on the network. It's also going to have, what's this, VFAT? This was not paid. Let me disclose that. I'm just looking at it for my first time. My friends, you can put Matic here. Okay. 60 plus 97% equals 157%. Wow. If you stake Matic USDC, Quick Swap LP. Look at that. Quick Swap getting hot. Take a look at Quick. Quick is a hot coin you may want to jump in on. Very low market cap for what it can be doing. Take a look at Quick. I wanted Quick at the very beginning. Also Zort. I want to take a look at Zort. Show you Zort. I'm just going to bombard you guys with so many coins till your brains explode. But yeah, you might want to watch Red Fox. You might want to watch Zort. Look at Zort. I'll show you a coin that looked just like Zort and popped just like this. It was SRK. Made a huge move to the upside. Kava, Cosmos, Kava, Cosmos, Kava, Cosmos. Oh, we like Kava and Cosmos. I'm a huge Atom guy. Been holding Atom. One of my top 10 big holdings is Atom. Atom's going to change the game. It's going to become a hub. Big time deal. Best invest in yourself with a $99 super chat. Shout out to Crypto Greg. Thank you so much. Hello, my good man. Can you take a look at waves? We'll take a look at waves. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at ADA targets for Crypto Greg. But we've been killing it in the game. Look at this. 98% booming. And let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can find a trade here for C98. It came up. It formed huge support and resistance lines. And I show you when we usually pump to the upside, we usually come down on a Fibonacci. Let me show you what Fibonacci is. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for the $4.99. Don't miss the chance to get onto this man's Patreon, guys. It's just too much bang for your buck. Thank you, Lifer, for the $4.99 super chat. $100. People paying to tell you to get into the super chat. You don't see this in people paying to tell you to get in to the Patreon. People paying to tell you to get in. You never see it. I've never seen it. You show me the channel where people are paying to tell you to get into the Patreon. And I didn't pay this man. I just met this man. He's been in the Patreon like 2 weeks. Killian, right? And I'm sorry if it's been longer, but... And look, I like to reaccumulate in the golden pocket. Where is the golden pocket Fibonacci? It's where the 618 and the 0.65, and this is right where price went to. Took a nice little bite right there. So there you go. That's where you want to jump back in after a pump to the upside. It happens so much. It's very, very nice. Watch this. Uncanny how much the 618 Fibonacci will change your life. If you can master it, figure out how to use it to your advantage. Here's another one. Let me delete that. Here's another Fibonacci level here. Where did we go here on this? From this to this, where did we come? We went to the golden pocket yet again. On this impulse move, we came back down to the what? The 618 and the 0.65. I can't make this up. This happens over and over again. What also was there? This would have been a beautiful trade. Look at this. Inverted head and shoulder. With the head hitting the 0.65 Fibonacci level golden pocket. Like, you can't make this beautiful textbook TA up. Absolute beautiful. And then as I showed you, the inverted head and shoulder is an ascending triangle. I learned that about a month ago when I finally realized, oh, it's the same pattern. You just can call it two different things. Totally. Look, double tops drop to the downside. Never trade an M. An M pattern will tell you it's time to get out. Where is the measured move of an M? You take the top of the M. You pull the M to the middle. You swing it down, and that's where the price will go. Came pretty close. The reason why I didn't, because you had a 618 fib. Hey, Chief, when you get a chance, do you stake or hodl your bag of Phantom on Spooky Swap? Boo token has quietly 4x'd in 2 weeks from $2 to $9. Boo good. So shout out to Low Profile. I need to get on Phantom and I need to get on Spooky Swap. I need to just start playing with Phantom all day long. I need to get my Phantom off of Binance, start swinging it, flinging it, playing with it, doing my thing. I got a huge old bag of Phantom. I got in at 18, 20, 23. Seeing Phantom pump to the upside has made me a very happy man. If everyone knows, I've been talking about Phantom, and booming to the upside Phantom. So, beautiful. This is also a cup with a handle to the down. You know, we know the cup and handle booms to the upside. If you're new to the channel, I talk about the cup and handle till I'm red-faced. This is the cup and handle, highly likely to break up to the upside when I see a cup and handle, and it blasts up. So, what's going on now? Well, you can see C98. It has no real support and resistance at all. So let's take this Fibonacci and see if there's a Fibonacci retracement on the impulse, shall we? And there's always a bit of a thing. Is it this one? Is it that one? I'll take the impulse that was cleaner. And look, there we are at the 618. How uncanny is that? That's kind of scary. This tells me that something's brewing for C98. Highly likely this may boom up to the upside. Let's take a look at it. All eyes on C98. A lot of people FOMO'd in, wish they had gotten in, and then they saw it just absolutely explode. They get fixated on these. They have to get in. They just don't. You want to move to the next coin. Also, it's low on the stochastics. Is it low on the 15-minute? Yes, it is. That's a beautiful entry in my humble opinion. Probably wants to touch the 200-day moving average. We'll see that actually occur on a wick or something. But here's your buy zone for C98. Let me show you what I'm seeing here. Jumped the gun on my earlier analysis. Not perfect. Had to kind of look at it again and do it another look. Take another double look at it. So here's a good buy zone. Honestly, anywhere between this 0.706 fib, in between these fibs and in this area. Nice buy zone. Okay. Buy in the box and let this thing fly. This has a giant target if you take the whole length of the pole. Yes, it does. And it's in price discovery. There's really nothing holding it back. So there's no, it has no left support and resistance. This thing's brand new and just flying. It came out at the perfect time. This thing literally on August 13th was $1. All right, it's already gone up 100% very, very fast. And if we go all the way back to when it really first came out, back down here, $1. Let's see. It actually was higher before, though. Look at that. So it did, yeah, but it's in price discovery at this point. Broke the all-time high at $3. Came all the way down to a low at $1. And it hit $3 yesterday. It hit $3.33, $3.36. So it did a 3x in about a week. It did a 3x in about a week, and it wants more. Looks like it wants more. Here's your buy box. Here's your call for C98. Looking pretty vicious right here. 4 hour needs to come down. That's what worries me a little bit. We may have a little more downside, and it needs to touch the 21-day moving average on the 4 hour. So that may make me hold my horses on it. I think there's a little more downside for this, actually. I'm going to hold my horses on that because the 4 hour made me kind of think it needs to chill. But I will put a call out when the time is right for C98. I was about to jump the gun on it. Thoughts on KNC, the Kyber network. Let's take a look at KNC. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to get on Spooky Swap. Let's take a look at Spooky Swap right now and see what the gains are at Spooky Swap. Phantom, and look at all the... You got to learn how to get your MetaMask wallet up to date to all the different chains so you can stake. I got the Kava network. I got the Ethereum mainnet. I got the KuCoin network. I got the OKX chain. I got the Thundercore network. I got Matic. I got Optimistic on Ethereum. I got the Harmony mainnet. I got Phantom. I got Binance Smart Chain. Banging on them. There's way more, but I got as many as I can, keep my hands full floating around. Let me take a look at the Honey pool as well. Honey doing really, really well. Let's take a look. I switched back to the Binance Smart Chain. I can teach you this. I tutor people DeFi now. DeFi is an entire space that needs tutoring. Regardless of how to actually just do TA, people need DeFi tutoring. How do I connect my MetaMask? How do I find the different chains? How do I send money out of on an exchange to the MetaMask wallet? How do I make sure I don't lose the money sending it? What are the different ways you do? How do you protect yourself, right? Pancake Bunny moving. Thoughts on Mola Moonlana? Shout out to Stack McChains. We'll take a look at Mola Mulana. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I think it's going to be huge. Think about it. Moon on Solana, Moonlana. I mean, I think it's going to be huge. What a great name. What a good idea. And Solana's huge, fast, and affordable. People are going to be jumping on it. I think Moonlana is going to be huge, in my opinion. If I had to make a guess on it, again, not financial advice. Don't do anything I do in this channel, okay? And none of this is financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin, project, or trade, okay? That's just like I do. I make sure I do heavy studying before I get into anything. Pancake Honey. PancakeHoney.finance. The best yield farm. I think we did really well when we found this. It's at 88 now. Pancake Honey booming to the upside. We got into Pancake Honey at 38. Booming to the upside. Super happy to see Pancake Honey doing it. We're in a yield farm. We got 11,000 working in cake right now, doing damage. And let me clean my farms. I'm a farmer. Let me show you what it's like to be a farmer on a daily grind. All right, as my honey rips to the upside, now we've made $1,000 on honey completely free. Done nothing for the 1,000. Made 10% gains on the stake. This is how it works. So I go to my big pool. I see what we got. We got 63 bucks in honey and cake. I'm going to claim that. Every single day, you got to claim it. Okay? Comes up here, I confirm the claim and pay. You got to make sure you got some Binance coin ready to rock to pay. It's not that much. It's like 40, 50 cents. That's why I love Binance Smart Chain. 33 honeys, baby. Look at that. 33 honey on the spot. 1.4, and I keep earning cake. I keep earning cake. I send the cake, and I send it back into the pool immediately. Hey, Lifer, can you check Cirrus USD? It looks very much like C98 from the beginning, and it's halfway. Thanks. Definitely worth a look at Bullish Shalom, Vive, Omi, and to download the app is no commitment. I downloaded the app. I tried to get rid of CHE ripping into price discovery. Really? No. CHE was already a buck before. We'll take a look at that. Can you take a quick look at ETH? We will. I got to get through the super chats, though. Thank you for all the super chats. Send them on in. I forgot some on the back end. Hold on. Patreon super chat. Can you look at VThor? We got to look at V4 for Torley McFarlane. Shout out to Torley. Thank you so much for coming on into the live. We got to look at Waves. All right. Produce the beat said, what up? What up? We got to look at the target for ADA. I still didn't do the target for ADA for Crypto Greg. See? My number one dude. He's tolerant of my late super chatting as I get into honey and all sorts of bunny stuff. But this is Pancake Honey, man, and I love it. This is what I do for a living. Making residual income back and forth, you know? Now, once that happens, right? So now the cake's back in there. Now I got 490 cake. Soon you have 500 cake, 600 cake. You're accumulating cake as well, which is a beautiful thing. Cake's a beautiful asset. 143% APY. I mean, you can't beat that. Can't beat that. No bank will do anything of the nature. TVL pot. They even have a honey pot. We can even play poker, and we can play Texas Hold'em. They got honey play, which is really fun. The total deposit value 38. The honey market cap is only 12 million. I saw Cake do this, and Cake eventually got to a $7 billion market cap. It was unbelievable. They even have Ape Swap. Remember that. Look at this. 3,000 honeybee and beehive. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm doing that right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to claim this right now. Watch this. I'm about to rack that 3,000%. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to get into that pool right now with the honey and the B&B that I got in this pool right now. Cake and honey. It's a Cake B&B pool. Excellent. So you can only claim here. Can't really redeposit because it's a cake. But dude, the honey being that's insane. This is what's getting people. Honey bee and beehive, dude. Time to boost honey. Oh my gosh, 3,000, dude. That's what's got honey going crazy right now. People run into this honey bee and bee pool. So what I'm gonna do is look. I'm gonna get out of this pool here. I'm gonna withdraw out of this pool. But then I have to go LP and do all my LPs to get my B&B back. I just don't get the B&B that I want at the moment. And this is literally like, it's like playing a video game. It really is. That's Switch network. I already switched the network. I already did a transaction. Oh, that's Polygon trying to take over. Yeah. It's good to close other things too. Damn, man. I want that 3,000%. That's crazy. They got 12 million deposit. That probably ran Honey up. That came up and people ran into Honey. They bought Honey to get in, and that ran the price of Honey up. Unbelievable. So then you can claim this Honey here that you made on the pool. Just showing you how to do your farms. It's also faster, more efficient, and it's easier and cleaner now. The transactions are better. I like the MetaMask update. Everything looks nice. I'm really happy with what's going on here on the Honey pools. Shout out to everyone here on the Saturday night as we rocking through. This is what I do every single day. It's cryptocurrency for a living. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Shout out to Maddie Conlon if you're out there, man. Love you like a brother, man. Appreciate you, man. So check it out. Never thought I'd have a G in Honey, and this is how it happens. Next thing you know, you have 25 G's in Honey, and you're like, how did it happen? And you just started doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I FOMO'd into CHZ. Yeah, CHZ had a massive run during the last bull run. Honey coming through. It really is, though. It really is. You're correct on CHZ. Ada ripping. 135 likes. Thank you. 158 watching. Awesome, 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 awesome. You know what? I might as well. I'm thinking. I'm trying to see what I got here in my wallet. How much BNB I got? 0.2. Yeah, I only got like BNB change. Gotta be something I could sell for BNB. I got so many damn coins. All these little crap coins from back in the day. ECP, Pi, all this stuff, nonsense, right? Vital, do your own research. Love that token though. Love you guys. Love the do your own research people, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. There's some Honey, right? Lava, Hot Cross, Latte, Frank. Remember the Frank pool? That thing done. I'm still in the Frank pool. I should check on that. I got Phantom in the Frank pool. Phantom's actually up. It's interesting. I got to go check on that and see what's going on my Frank pools. I let Frank pool alone for a long time. I really want this 3,000% on the BNB. You know what I can do? I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you something crazy. I'm going to withdraw the Honey. Max Honey, right? No, right here. Hold on. Withdraw, max. We're going to take our 1,000 Honey out, okay? I'll show you how you do this. I'm going to show you how we do it. Okay? We withdraw the Honey. All right? And this is going to be temporary. It's probably going to last a week, and then I'm going to flip back into this pool. Okay? And you're using house money at this point, too, as well. Okay. So the Honey should be gone. It is. All right. So we withdraw the Honey, right? Excellent. You go to the buy now, right? It's going to take you to PancakeSwap. Let me show you what's going down now. Now you're going to go to liquidity. Okay. You're going to hit add liquidity. Actually, no. You're going to go to swap first. And I'm going to go to Honey. All right, let me find that Honey token address here. That's the address right there. 98. It's not flipping for me quick though. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta get there. I just want to show you guys this. This is important. This is important as trading. I'm telling you right now. I know some of you might be frustrated, and we're gonna get to the calls. Hope we're not losing viewers. Hope you guys are sticking with me through this. Hope we can push forward and no one's getting too frustrated. This is gonna be awesome. Trust me. I'm gonna teach you a cool little a trick right here that you could use maybe later on in life. You might be able to use this way later on in life. Show the people you're not boring. Splash your water cup. Ah, damn it. But with the bunny, it's got old freaking lemon in it. Ah, damn it. Ah, I'm all wet now. My freaking shirt's all wet. My pants are all wet. My freaking floor's all wet. I smell like lemons now. Jeez Louise, man. Ah, jeez Louise, man. He sent in the super chat though. He did it. He sent in the super chat, man. Never turning off learning. Okay, so I'm freaking wet as all hell right now, man. What the hell do you make me do that for? I'm soaking wet. Like, I'm soaking wet. My pants. Like, I look like I peed myself, man. Like, I'm soaking wet right now. Water over the floor. My wife's gonna be so upset. She's not happy right now. My wife's not happy right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Pancake swap. All right. We're gonna go to the coin here, select the currency. We're gonna paste the address we got from Pancake Swap. We're gonna import the honey. All right. Import the honey. Sorry about that. We're gonna import the honey. All right. We're gonna connect the wallet, MetaMask. We're gonna make sure on our Binance Smart Chain, we're gonna hit max honey. There's our honey. We're gonna sell half the honey, 500 honeys for BNB. All right. We're gonna enable honey. First, you have to enable honey. You have to do that. Look, that's gonna be 11 cents. Binance Smart Chain's easy peasy. Nothing like using the Ethereum mainnet. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna approving the honey. Okay. Now we're gonna swap the 500 honey for the BNB. All right. And it's gonna be 0.97. Remember that, 0.97. And we're gonna pay about 0.0009 BNB pennies again for the transaction. Bitcoin will not stop anytime soon, booming to the upside. I see it going to 50K, and then we're going to go from there. So we confirm the swap. That's been done. Now we go to liquidity, right? We're going to add liquidity. They're going to ask you which currencies you want to add liquidity to. We want to add honey, the max, and we want to add the BNB, right? But we don't want to add the max BNB. Remember the 0.97 that I had there with a 496 honey, and there was like 1.1 at the end. Okay, we're gonna supply this honey LP now, and we're gonna get 20 honey BNB LP tokens. All right. Once we get the LP tokens, we're gonna head back to Pancake Honey, and I'm gonna show you what to do with them for 3,000% APY. Shout out to Cosmos and Kava. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's keep it moving. And we're almost done with this little exercise, and we're going to be out of here in a second. Okay. This is how you get it moving in cryptocurrency. All right. Now we get back to honey, and now we see there's 3,000% gains on the honey BNB hive. All right. So now I need a honey BNB LP. There's my 21 LPs that I just made after supplying the exchange. All right, we're going to deposit these LPs into honey. First, we're going to approve the contract. It's going to be 15 cents. No problems. No problems. Low fees here. Look at for all the mining I've done, I've maybe spent $1 today. Maybe probably less. Probably 50, 60 cents. And I've done 5 or 6 transactions now. Look how fast the chain's working. Chain's working really good. When everyone comes back and the market starts ripping, the chain's going to slow down. Take advantage of the chain while you can. While we're the savvy ones in here, right? Okay, now we're gonna deposit the 21 into the LP, all right? And now we're banging on them for 3,000%, all right? APY. Compounding, manually compounding it, all right? So every time we get claims, we're gonna split what we get. We're gonna go get more honey, sell the honey. You get what I'm saying? And we're going to keep doing this over and over again. All right? And there you go. Now, we still have remaining honey. Remember that. Don't forget. Don't forget about your scraps. There's always scraps. Let's jump back into the honey pool. Let's get our max honey back in there, and let's deposit them back into the pool. I wish I had done the math. I wasted one transaction because I could have kept that 100 in there. All right? So, man, I wasted 10 cents on that. I apologize. Shame on me. I could have been a better farmer today. All right. So there's a farm. That's how it moves. There you go. Boom. All right. And there you go. And that's a day of farming and a job well done. And that's how you get 3,000% gains. All right. And there's your deposited pools. It shows you all the pools I have going now. And now I got another. And now I actually added another pool, technically. And now I can keep feeding the old pool, and this pool fed this pool, and this pool fed this pool, and so on and so forth until you amass an army of pools. It's absolutely insane. I love farming cryptocurrency. Remember to farm yourself away. All right, he asked about KNC as it bounced off of here in the last hour and moving up to the upside. I have a call for KNC right here. Possible retest for a scalp or entry for a long position. It's going well. I say KNC hits the target and goes to the upside. Thank you for asking about KNC. Shout out to Jesse B. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at Cardano. Let's take a look at Cardano. My baby at 252. I said to open up another call here at Cardano because I felt like it was going to pump. And so far, so right. So far, so right. Let's reposition the idea here and see what's going on for Cardano, shall we? And this is why you project. You're never going to be perfect, but at least you're going to be there before the next guy, and you're going to have a plan, and you're going to be ready to rock. So Cardano breaking up to the upside, looking very, very nice. Looking very nice. Large caps really wanting to move here. You can feel it in the air. A full moon is coming tomorrow night. Bitcoin loves to pump on the full moon. A full moon on the weekly candle close. Am I wrong? Let me see this. Full moon. And I think it's going to be like a blue moon or something. It's going to be something funky monkey. So when's the next full moon? Dates and times. All right. The next full moon is October 22nd. It'll be a Sturgeon moon. The time of the full moon will be October 22nd. Today is August 22nd. It is August 21st. Tomorrow is the full moon. Watch a video that I made about cryptocurrency and how the moon, shout out to everyone here, 143 people watching, 144 likes. You guys rock out. I can't say anything about that. I can't say anything when the likes match the watchers. Appreciate each and every one of you for doing that. So look, and shout out to my graphics guy, does an amazing job making my channel look unbelievable, puts so much pride and effort into all this stuff. Really works as complete, took us off. Unbelievable, man. Is the Bitcoin controlled by the moon? Watch this video. I talk about the moon cycle. I showed you how there's full moons where we pump. So we pumped on this full moon. 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 It seems we pump every full moon. And then new moons we kind of dumped. We dumped. So very interesting. Tomorrow night, weekly candle close with a full moon. I don't know. I don't know about you, but it suggests there may be a huge pump to the upside. Things may get kind of crazy tomorrow night. I'm getting excited already for the weekly candle close. All right. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you for coming on in. Let's take a look at those super chats. Let me get busy here. Show the people you're not boring. Splash a water cup on your face. I just hopped on again, and I'm here to watch that, bro. And I was here to watch that. Shout out to Maddie, who knows. $5 is $5. Rules of the road. That's funny, man. Lifer testimonials. I almost aimed at 2 or 3 planets this particular night. It's also aligned with 2 or 3 planets on this night. See what you're saying? Oh, the moon phase in the crypto cycle is one of the great wonders of the world. Joe, oh, it is. All right, lifers, fireworks about to kick off here at Epcot. Trade safe. Enjoying the Patreon. Like under the video. Thank you so much. Links under the video. Thank you very much. Maybe you should have traded for a handstand. If that didn't get you the slap, the like button, you're on something. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming in. I just hopped on again and was here to watch that, bro. Thank you so much, man. How's the volume? Show the people you're not boring. Shout out to Bullet Shalom. Honey coming through. Honey did big things. We'll take a look at Cirrus for Crypto Rich. Looks like a C98 forming, and it's halfway there. We'll take a look at Cirrus. We'll take a look at Mulana for Stack Change. We went over KNC for Jesse B. Spooky Swap. I love Spooky Swap, man, and on Frank too. Phantom. Don't miss the chance to get on this man's Patreon. Killian Bowen telling you for the $4.99 super chat. We'll take a look at VThor, which I didn't look at. Head and Shoulders on Hedgick on the 15-minute. Any thoughts? Let's take a look at Hedgick on the 15-minute. Any thoughts? So this is what I see, man. I would just play the simple idea here that this is going to break out and hit the measured move. That's it. The measured move, 21% gains out of Cardano. Now, the 1 hour's a little spent, but it's moving. It could double top up here, moving to the upside. 15 minutes still's got room to go. So, yeah, Cardano moving to the upside. I think it'll just continue. I think. Chart conveys this will continue to the upside. The TA says yes. TA says yes. And then, we will have a correction at one point. But Cardano to $3. I can't wait for a $3 Cardano. I basically predicted this in the video. If you watch this video when I walked the beach, the video is actually quite prophetic. I break out on some, I randomly went off. There's no script there. I just kind of went off and talked, right? Top 10 reasons why I believe the market will pump in September. Make so much damn content, can't even find it right here. Bitcoin, top 10 reasons Bitcoin and crypto will explode in September. And there's a point here where I'm just like, Cardano is going to pop to the upside. It's Cardano. Happening faster than you realize. Look at this. 2 or 3 more breaches above $2. It's going to breach $2 and it's gone. It's gone to $3. So $3 Cardano happening. $3 Cardano. I said it breaches $2. I told you what was going to happen with Cardano right there in conversation. What happened to Cardano? I said $2 or $3 gets hit a few more times. You hit $2 a few more times. I said it's going to crack it. I said $3 Cardano is going to be here before you know it. I mean, prophecies on prophecies. August 13th. I mean, it was pretty obvious, but I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be that like, oh, look at you. Everyone kind of knows Cardano's going to go to $10, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. 146 awesome likes. And now we got 155 watch. Yeah, I love this. New people coming in and new likes coming on in. Appreciate it. You can also share this content with a family or friend. Hit the share button. I'm going to share it right now to my Twitter account to let everyone know that we are live doing our thing. Bitcoin flashes a major buy signal. I went long at 32K, riding till 100K. What are some awesome stand-ups you guys have watched recently? Been through most of Netflix and I'm looking for some more. I don't really watch a lot of stand-ups, Jacob. I watch my, I watch my charts all the time. Shout out to the Martini guy. I'm shockingly bad at golf. I'll stick to trading at Bitcoin. Yeah, I am. I'm not too good at golf either. It takes some time. It takes some time to get good at golf. Take some time. 1993 followers. Shout out to everyone following me. Let's get to 2,000 followers tonight. Hit me up at CryptoLifer at Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. So look, Cardano moving up. I see it going up 21% to $3. And then it's going to have a little bit of a pullback, but that is the measured move. 4 hours probably in our favor for a crack to the upside. Yeah, 4 hour actually is curling up here. That's our first catalyst for a move. 1 hour's a little high, means we might flag out before we move up. It's going to take some time. It's a large cap, remember that. But it's on its way. Cardano moving up 21%. Might take a little longer than you want, but Cardano booming. $3 Cardano on the way. The dollar not doing too shabby, but I believe it's going to get rejected by this level here and fall to the downside. It did have an inverted head and shoulder, which it broke out from. The dollar. Let's take a look at USDT dominance. That is Tether dominance. How many people are wanting to hold their Tether? Nobody. Nobody wants to be in Tether right now. Why? Because the market is booming to the upside and doing great. We do see Tether maybe curling up here, though, a little bit of a sign on the daily that we may have a little bit of a pullback in Bitcoin. That's just, something to watch. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying I'm smelling the air, and there could be something in the air that we have to watch. It's the only thing. Okay. Again, the only channel that goes over DeFi, farming, cryptocurrency, micro cap, small cap, large cap, you name it. We touch all of cryptocurrency, NFTs as well. We've got into polypunks, you name it. We are the most open-minded group here in cryptocurrency. We explore all facets of cryptocurrency. No place, far or wide, low or high, underneath all rocks. We look underneath everything, and we get that spaceship to the moon. We do not care what we have to do to get into the spaceship and take it to the moon and ride our way right on out. You could get the gold or the blue spaceship. Most people want the gold spaceship, but the blue one looks beautiful because you can't see it in the sky. So if someone tries to, take you down while you're flying, it'd be a lot harder. The gold does shine though and gleams off people's eyes. What spaceship do you want? What if you put them together and you flew a double-backed spaceship? Just an idea. Let's get wacky. It's Saturday night. It's my one night to be completely wacky and wild. Saturday night, every time on the live. What's going on? Did you ask? No, what? You heard me say water, please? I did ask for it. Thank you so much. My wife was reading the chat. I don't think she knew what happened, and she brought me some water. Lifer, are you still in Pulse Doge? I am still in Pulse Doge. I am still in it. Let's see what's going on with it. I'm tempted to sell my original bag and let the rest ride. I'm tempted. But then I'm also tempted to be all in on Pulse Doge. It's got me. It's got me. Oh my God, it keeps ripping to the upside. Look at that thing. Insanity. It's going to have to slow down at one point. I mean, it's probably a good time for a pullback. No? I don't know about these little memes. Yeah, it's extremely high here on the 1 minute. Let's go to the 15 minute. Extremely high. Yeah, it's punched. It's definitely punched its clock. Definitely needs a bit of a pullback, but people are jumping on in. Look at the ape swaps going. Look at the people aping in here. They're aping in. Thought you could pull that down. I got into thorium too a long time ago. I still hold my thorium. Is it pumping? It actually is. Is thorium actually pumping from when I got? I don't think so. It dumped on us. Wait, I bought this coin, man. Hold on. I may have some. Yo. Guys, we bought thorium. It's 2 cents now? Hold on. I remember copping this coin, man. Hold up. I remember copping thorium. I would like to see if it's in the wallet, because I know I copped it. How do you find out if something's in your wallet? Great question. Go to your MetaMask wallet. Go all the way down. Look for the name. If you can't find it, hit add token. Paste the address right here. Okay? Token has already been added. Cancel that. So I do have thorium here. How much is my thorium worth? I must have made a pretty penny on this thing, man. All right, so forget it. You don't even need to see it. Just go to PancakeSwap and try to flip it. No, that wasn't it. This is thorium. Thorium's up here. Whenever you're watching something, it's up here in the browser. That's going to be the token address. Copy the address from the token browser and paste it right in here. Import thorium. I probably gonna put $50. It turned into 100. We never know though. Let's see. I definitely got into this at the very beginning. Oh look, my profile comes up now. Remember I got a little profile bird? It says I got no thorium. Man, am I on the right chain? No, I was doing, yeah, I'm on the right chain. I guess I never bought it. I would have sworn I bought this coin. Maybe I tried it and the transaction didn't go through. That's a shame. That's an absolute shame. There's a call too in the chat. I swear we looked at it closely. It's not there. It's gone. Too many coins, too many things to look at. It says I added it, but I don't see it there. Anyway, sex. This is crazy. Sex. Lava, latte, Frank, S Dunk, fake cummies, insane, refinable. They freaking took us for a ride on that one. So I guess I never bought thorium, but I wanted to. That's a shame. Pancake hunting booming to the upside. 7-day low 47, 44, 7-day high. All-time high was 194. All-time low was 31. I started farming at 38. You want to farm at the all-time lows. Start farming at the all-time lows is a really, really good thing to do. Thorium booming to the upside, man. I remember looking at this. I believe we even made a call for it in the channel. Anyway, back to the chat. Can we take a look at Wave? We'll take a look at waves, yes. CHE booming to the upside. Great content. Salute the Crypto Lifer. CHE booming to the upside. Let's take a look at CHZ as well. I like this Red Fox. I'm telling you right now. I like TrueFi. And I like Fun. Just gave you free calls. And Zort. Those are 3 free calls. You just got flashed them real quick. The Patreons get them nice and easy. Sometimes in video format. I do video calls for Bitcoin throughout the day, tracking Bitcoin for you guys to let you know where I believe Bitcoin's going to go or where the TA says Bitcoin's going to go. Parsec looks like it's ready for another run up to the upside. Let's take a look at the Parsec on KuCoin. I've been in Parsec since it was only on Uniswap last September. I've been holding it for a year. Here's my call for Parsec. It's in the green. And I see it continuing up. So I saw it in this kind of funny little form. Let's reshape it, but the chart really sticks. Hasn't really changed. I believe it's breaking out and doing a retest of the trend line here. Moving up. Let's see if the 15-minute is coming to the up. Yeah, retest right there. Possible. We made 100% in 15 minutes on Parsec when it recently boomed up. Boom. I got it at 19 cents. Already doing a beautiful almost a 5x on Parsec. So Parsec doing damage for me. Appreciate you, Parsec. Thank you so much. Booming. Getting things on the low, man. You can't beat it. Is there a bigger trade for Parsec? Looks like I have a bigger one open. No. Let me just close that. That was the earlier trade. So Parsec looks really nice. Shout out to anyone that just brought up Parsec in the chat. Thank you so much for being a crypto lifer. Thank you for being here. Okay. Shalom, bullish shalom. Okay, we got ADA target, $3.06. ADA target. All right. Two Boston guys talking crypto podcast. We got to do that, man. It's going to be so sick. Don't miss the chance to get onto this man's Patreon. It's just so much bang for your buck. $100. 100. Thank you, lifer. It really is, though. We also do a weekly screen share every single week. Let's take a look at Cirrus, and let's take a look at Moonala. I don't even know where I could find Moonala. I think I'm going to have to go to like a Solana. I don't know where to find. See, I need to get trained on how to find Solana coins. Oh, wasn't it like, oh, yeah, I did it. It was, ZooCoin. No, wasn't it ZooCoin? Wasn't ZooCoin what we wanted to get down? Let me think. I think it was ZooCoin. Might have been a different chain, though. ZooCoin might be, no, ZooCoin, isn't ZooCoin Solana? We believe in the ZooCoin. Oh, it's on Phantom. ZooCoin's Phantom. I knew it was something. ZooCoin's quite interesting, though. Check out ZooCoin. Really like ZooCoin. Could go places. 2 cents. Up 28% today alone. And look at the move it's been on. Wow. Since August 4th. ZooCoin was just a penny. 007. And it went all the way up to 2 cents. ZooCoin's done a 3x. Interesting. What's moving hot today? Republic of Dogs. Veracity. Porn Rocket coming back up in the game. Trending right now. Porn Rocket. Trending. Only down 11%, but oh wow, they are making a cup and handle for Porn Rocket. These little coins making a comeback. I'm telling you right now. I wonder if Cummies is even coming up in the spot. Excuse my language. I don't mean to be rude at all. I'm just going over the facts here. Nah, still down, but you know what? Forming that handle, could it pump to the upside? You never know. You never know. The market research and bring all these little, giant little crap little coins with it. Yeah, how do you find Mola? Like, how do you track Solana coins? Someone's going to have to teach me that. Pancake Honey Moving, thoughts on Mola? Oh, you know what? CoinShredder Pro might actually be able to do that for us. It's been very good about no matter the chain. Let's take a look at Mulana. I think we got it here. Let's take a look at Mola. Mulana, look at it is CoinShredder Pro, man. Whenever in doubt, go to CoinShredder Pro. They seem to have exactly what you need. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, just like I thought. I thought this thing would boom up to the upside in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And we knew about it early too, man. Cup and handle on the very beginning and boomed up. Let's take a look at it on the 4-hour. Wow. These are monster moves. My whole team knows about these before they happen. Sometimes I ape in, sometimes I don't. I'm kind of a, dinosaur, and then slowly I get in. But look, 1,981% gains coming. I mean, that could happen to Pulse Doge. Pulse Doge is just getting really just getting started. We could see some serious moves for Pulse Doge. All right. So, yeah, look, and then you pull fibs on this, which you can. Alt-F. Oh, no, they don't use that, but you can pull over here and get fib retracements. And then pull your Fibonacci up on this and see where it's going to go. It's at the 618 retracement. Isn't that funny? We went over this earlier. 618 every single time. Also oversold and low. Mulana looks like it's in a good spot to accumulate some Mulana. How do you even get your hands on Mulana? I'm going to find out for you right now. I'm going to show you how you deep dive. I'm going to get a chance to look at this. We're going to find out the spot, but Mulana looks like it's got legs, and it's going to continue to the upside. How much gains can we get on Mulana? Let's take a look at the long call. Moving forward, Mulana could go up all the way to 131% gains. Stop loss down here at about 46, even right there at about 26%. Watch Mulana boom, another 100% gains for Mulana. Interesting. I put very small amounts on these coins, high risk, high reward. Be very, very careful with these types of projects, please. These are very small coins. Let's take a look at Mulana on CoinMarketCap. It might not even be there. Mulana, there it is. Moonlana. Sorry, I call it Moonlana. Moonlana. Beautiful chart coming in at 001. Watch this thing get to a penny. That will 10x. I mean, it gets to 10 cents. That's going to be 100x. You could 100x in something like this for sure. This is how you 100x. Fully diluted market cap, $4.5 million. I mean, it's got a very small market cap. Let's take a look at its website. What are they talking? Trade on, Radium, Bitrue, Landex. Trade on Radium. Welcome to Mulana, the next gen memes powered by Solana. Dude, I already like this. That's cool as hell right there. Look at that thing. A 3-dimensional eye piece that I even like their logo. Look, it's a moon with another moon. I like what I'm seeing here. They're hypnotizing the heck out of me with this cool little thing. Like, I'm already in there. Like, I am buying Mulana. The Lana decks. We have our own decks with charts, logos, and NFTs. All fees collected from trading on the Lana decks will be used to buy back and burn Mola. Lanamone is our on-chain tipping bot built for the Solana ecosystem. Tip, rain, and give away with Lanamone. It's a free, and you can invite it to any Discord server. Lana Tools will be a chart. Yo, this is hot. I mean, they have a real working product. This thing looks beautiful. Get it on the Radium network. On Radium. Hold on 1 second. This is how complex life is getting. You have to know how if you want to get rich in cryptocurrency and you want all there is to offer, you want to have free money coming your way, you want your money to make money for you, you're going to have to know how to switch into every single ecosystem, into every single chain. Now I need Solana. Do I have Solana? And if you don't have Solana, you're like, oh, how do I get onto the Solana ecosystem? All right. Thought I had the Solana ecosystem. If you do not have it, let me teach you. Go to chainlist.org. Chainlist.org. Type in Sol. Search networks. Solana. Maybe it's not. What is the name of the Solana network? That's crazy. Somebody help me out. Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody know? Solana ecosystem link, GRT Waves, Audio, Ray, Serum, Frontier, Coin98. Read most Solana powered coins. Note double-digit gains, close to 100% in the past 7 days. It's true, and we've been playing them hot. I got to familiarize myself with the Solana and the Phantom ecosystems. I think Solana is not MetaMask compatible. Get the Phantom wallet. Oh yeah, you're right. Solana is on the Phantom or Solette. Oh yeah, no, I have the Solette. I remember this now. Solette. Where's my Solette wallet? I thought I had one. I put it on my other computer. I've been deep in Solana the past few days. Get the Phantom wallet. Okay. Serum. Yeah, it's all hot. Phantom, Serum. All right, so yeah, okay. I got you. But where's the mainnet? Like, how would I add the mainnet? I guess once you get the stat, it's on that net. It comes with the wallet. Solette wallet been holding me down. Okay, I'll get the Solette wallet. Thank you so much for putting me down, man. I gotta do deep dives. I gotta get people into this. I gotta show them what's going on Radium. I want to buy Mola. I want to do it right now with USDC and connect what wallet? Phantom, Solette Web, C98. So C98 has a wallet. See that? SafePal has a wallet. I have a SafePal wallet. I gotta get it hooked up and get it moving. I'm going to get a SafePal wallet. I have a SafePal. I'm going to get that going, man, and start using it. Looks like I could use my SafePal wallet with the Solana ecosystem. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. See, people are buying Solana just to have fun. That's why it's going up. Someone's buying 500 here, 200 here, because then they're going into smaller coins and making killings. Because an ecosystem has something working for it, people are using that as a gateway to get in. That's pumping the price of a coin. It's not just the traders. And that's why the more you know about DeFi, the more money you can make, because you're going to understand which coin is moving DeFi faster, better, and then you're going to use that. You can also trade on that advice. You can use all that information to boom your account to the upside. So look, I had Solana tracked 1, 2, 3, 4. I was the first one to make this falling wedge. I saw no other channel make it. Rising wedge. If this booms up, this will make Solana go parabolic, right? I have Solana breaking out of this rising wedge, going all the way up to $1.09 from where it is at 74. So Solana, actually, if I boom it up to here to break out, it actually is a higher target for Solana. Solana going up to $120, $1.09, $120, right? Good place to get into Solana. Not right now. We opened the trade down here. We were already in Solana around 70, so we're up a little more. Even down here, actually, to get in Solana around 65 was the original call at this base. But where would you get into Solana now? I'd wait for the 1 hour to kind of do its thing. It might pop back up, come back down. I'd watch it closely. It's not perfect, right? It's a little high. 4 hours resetting for us, though. That is the 4 hour resetting is telling us that it's building the momentum and the idea that Solana is going to boom to the upside, and it's not going to break down out of the rising wedge. Now, if it does break out of the rising wedge, it does have a bearish target right here at about 62. That's a 68% chance of happening. So just want to put that on your radar. But so far, you know, and we also do have rising price with rising volume. with falling volume, which usually tells me there will be a little bit of a drop, but you never know. This is actually, we could also use it this way though. Falling price here, falling volume right there, reversal popping to the upside. So little by little, we're going to watch as it plays out. And MACD getting bearish, but lacking bearish momentum, very small hills, telling me there's probably a big move coming to the upside. It's Solana. You can see the ecosystem. You can see what's going on with it. Highly likely we're going to get the push to the upside based on these theories, based on these ideas. Okay? Please share the stream to a friend, family member, or someone else that needs help trading or learning about cryptocurrency. We're here for them every single day. And we love you guys. Thank you so much. 168 likes, 133 people watching on the live stream. Thank you very much. I sold Solana at 80. Got a buy order at 71 just in case. It went down to 58 the other day, but I'm going to get back in and let her ride. CTSI looking good on the 1 hour. Sol has a lot of horsepower. Major adoption. LOL. Parabolic. Through the Solet wallet. I got some Ray when it was in a Ray kin pool, and now staking Ray on Radium. DeFi is more complicated than earning a bachelor's degree. Opinions on the government stuff. I don't know what he's saying. I wouldn't say anything like that. Solana is on Phantom or Solet. You guys know your stuff, man. You guys know your stuff. Look at you. Like, I always ask my lifers, and my lifers know what's up. When I'm lacking, when I don't know something, you guys fill in the blanks every single time. Shout out to the Crypto Lifers, each and every one of you guys. You guys rock my world. Thank you so much for coming here to the Crypto Lifers show every single day. Let's take a look at CTSI. About to bump. I have a little call for it. It's looking very nice. It's running out of room. It's starting to make a move. 1 hour was kind of popping, doing its thing. Look at CTSI running out of room. It just kind of keeps going. No. It's only a matter of time till this thing booms to the upside. You could try to include it back in there and say it's in this, but no, I believe it broke out. There's too much touching of the pattern there. It broke out, and it's starting to make a move, and it's forming another smaller pennant here. Here's your second pennant. Somewhat of a descending triangle. I'll give you, falling wedge, actually. This is looking ripe. Also, it's in a cup and handle. Wants to fly. Look at the cup and handle. Let's give you a bigger target here for CTSI out of the cup and handle. CTSI. Boom. If anyone is from Boston or lives in West Roxbury, you guys have to check out Joe's Cafe. I'm telling you, I eat at Joe's like 2 times a week. I go to brunch there, and I go on like a Wednesday brunch for my wife, give her some breaks. Joe's Cafe, authentic. I'm telling you right now, limited indoor and outdoor seating available. Call for takeout service, breakfast and lunch Tuesday through Sunday. They're closed on Mondays, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Dude, I'm telling you right now, the food at Joe's is the best food you will ever see in your entire life. Look at the pictures. It looks just like this when it comes out on your plate. He makes it. He worked at the Four Seasons, some high-end hotel. The guy knows this. He's a 5-star chef. The guy knows exactly what he's doing. The food you get at Joe's is out of control. So well prepared, so well made, and absolutely decadent. It's beautiful. It's delicious. It's unreal. Go to Joe's. Check them out. I have to say this. I didn't get paid for this. I just absolutely love the food at Joe's. So I just got to say, man, if you love Joe's, if you love brunch, I'm telling you right now, their menu is off the heezy. They have a brunch menu that can combine brunch every single day. Look at their menu. Cinnamon swirl brioche. He makes his own brioche French toast that's out of this world. He has homemade Belgian waffles, homemade pasta. You can get the corned beef Benny, the spinach and avocado Benny. This thing is out of control. Steak and eggs. I had the French toast and eggs. Pancakes are out of control. Corned beef half is beautiful. I mean, and that's just his breakfast menu. Then he has a lunch menu on the other side. You can get both anytime you want, right? And unbelievable. I like to get this here, the macaroni and cheese skillet with the buffalo chicken breast, hot sauce, and ranch scallions. Unbelievable. I've had the penny pomodoro. I've had the chicken and broccoli rigatoni. I've had the chicken breast wrap. The mini Reuben was out of control. I still haven't had the breast melt or the pork sandwich. I don't eat pork, so I couldn't check it out. I've had the Caesar salad. Everything on the menu is absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm telling you right now. And we even tried the chicken Caesar salad wrap today. It was beautiful. Well-made food. Absolutely amazing. Can't beat it. Absolutely love it. And we'll be closing for dinner beginning this week. We hope to be back soon. We look forward to serving your breakfast lunch. Oh, they're going to come back with dinner? I didn't know that. Wow. When they have dinner, man, that's going to be crazy. I didn't know they came back for dinner. Right now, they're only 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Anyway, shout out to Joe's. Really appreciate them. Just wanted to use some of my time to talk about Joe's because I love the food, man. The guy works his butt off. Another business owner doing his thing. So Cartesi looking really nice. Highly likely to break up to the upside. A lot of spin on this too. You know that BitBoy is a big holder of Cartesi. Pushes the project. I see a lot of people talking about it lately as well. Big market cap for, it's not a low cap, but it can move at 77. Looking for Cartesi going all the way up to $1.56 before you know it. All right. All right, this webcams guy is getting banned for good now. Where are my admins at, man? Yes, it's in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. Check out Joe's. We're going to remove this user forever. Okay. And then we're going to hide this user on this channel. Okay. Email address for the Patreon questions. CryptoLifers@gmail.com. CryptoLifers@gmail.com. We'll hook you up. We'll get you started. And we'll let you know what you need to know. A/X is huge. I want to talk about A/X. It's going to be big. It's going to be absolutely big. I think you have a good idea about A/X. We'll take a look at what A/X is. I don't know if we can even find it here. But it's going to be, yeah, here it is, A/X. It's going to be big, guys. A/X Pro. It's going to be the first, because Sunday Swap's going to take till October, I believe, right? A/X have changed the game, offering censorship-resistant DeFi via ADA. ADA releases a sneak peek of their platform, A/X. Okay? Roger Ver, founder of Bitcoin, and joins the A/X Investors Board. A/X, man. Partners with Charlie 3. This is going to be huge, guys. If you don't know what A/X is, you better start learning right now. ADAX.pro. Take a look at this, man. 81 followers, upgrade, A/X. State-of-the-art decentralized exchange protocol. What is A/X? Is the automated liquidity protocol that facilitates trades within the Cardano ecosystem in a completely decentralized, non-custodial way. A/X it has no order book. We eliminate all intermediaries, complexity, and cumbersome procedures from the equation. We offer users untrammeled freedom to trade without censorship of loss of control over their assets. Users can maintain full control of their tokens and are not required to give up their private keys so that their orders can be logged as they are on a centralized exchange, solving market problems. Cardano ERC20 Converter. The ERC20 Converter is a tool designed for token issuers, organizations that wish to enable the migration of their tokens to Cardano, and their users, token holders, to migrate their ERC20 tokens to the Cardano network. Users convert their ERC20 tokens in just a few clicks, and when moved across, these tokens will be translated into a specific native token on Cardano that has the same value and works just the same like an ERC20. Additionally, Cardano offers two-way convertibility. If the user wishes to do the same at a later stage, they can move their tokens back to the source network by burning them on Cardano. Why Cardano is a widely anticipated to become the new crypto standard setter. Investors recognize the network's potential to challenge the embedded status quo of monopolistic bureaucratic power structures within the world of crypto. Decentralized asset exchange, AMS such as ADAX, offer an appealing alternative, bringing with them the innovations in decentralized finance. This is going to be huge. Getting this coin fast and furious, this is going to be big. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a very, very big thing. Public IEO, early Q3, phase 1, brand awareness. I want my hands on this token as soon as possible. I want my hands with Timo Tripler doing his thing, right? What does the token distribution look like? There will be 100 million tokens minted. When the split of liquidity, team tokens, 10% staking, 50% treasury, 25% public distribution. Treasury is 25%. Public distribution is 40%. Okay. Did you cover Forest Plus yet? Started DCAing in at 0.05. If FTM was a steal at 29, what is Forest Plus a steal at? PS, love the Patreon. BTC video updates. Shout out to Mark Saunders. Thank you so much for saying that. Let's take a look at Forest Plus. Never looked at it tonight. Let's take a look at Forest. The Forbidden Forest. A gaming token on KuCoin. Fell out of my pattern, didn't hit the stop loss, got held nicely and beautifully by the 200-day moving average. Let's take a look at this. Let's readjust the trade. If you're in the trade, though, all is well. I like what he said, DCAing. It's a beautiful way to make good money and to keep yourself from do proper risk management, is to DCA into the coins when you have the chance. DCA into the coins when you have the chance, okay? Yeah, I like this. You know why? Look, resistance, 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 bounce. That support and resistance bounce for Forest. Highly likely Forest is about to do some serious damage 4 hour and 1 hour ready to rock. We've seen this thing pop before on a breadstick candle. Forest looking very, very nice. Very nice. So look, Forest can do some serious damage. I like Forest right now. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Looking very nice too. You know what? I personally may jump into Forest right now, live on camera. It's looking scrumptious for me, personally. Okay? I'm jumping in to Forest right now. Oh, there's another call. It looks nice right now too, though. Quan is looking very, very nice right now on the BUSDT pair. We'll take a look at Quan as well. I like Quan right now. About to pop. Looking very, very beautiful in some market structure. Quan looking nice. I'm telling you right now. I've been in Quan. It's been taking its time, but it's going to do me some damage. I have a feeling. All right, moving forward. I'm going to go to a BUSD here. I'm going to go to Forest. Actually, no, I got to go to KuCoin. That's why I love 3 commas. I'm using 3 commas right now. Link in the description below. Really helps up the channel if you use the 3 commas. I'm going to take this 5,800, right? And I'm going to go into Forest right now. Forest Plus. I also like to have some capital. I don't have capital. I want to get more money into KuCoin. So I'm like, eh. Look at that too. It's so bottomed out. And you look at it on a bigger time frame. Starting to do its thing, man. So we take the limit order here for Forest. I like to split my buys up. I'll probably do 2,2,500 on KuCoin. It's good to split your buys up little by little. Don't take this ass. Turn this number to something funky, like 6, 8, 7, 4, right? Gives you a weird place to be at. Stop loss, you take a look at this. Stop loss is going to be set at 0.525 off the chart. 0.0525, okay? See how I got it from the stop loss right there? Bam, bam. We open the trade right around here. Stop loss should be below that low right there, actually, at 49376. 49376. I like that. And see how that got created? The worst I can lose is 250 on the trade. I'm cool with that. And I can make 53%. I'm trying to get out at 0.084. I like to go a little bit below that on my target. So I'm going to go 0.078, right? And make 40% gains. 2,500 would be a beautiful trade, would it not? Let's see how this trade works out. We'll take the trade and confirm the open. Take some time to split the trade. I'm heavy in quant right now. Extremely heavy in quant. Takes a while to fill these. I'll be honest. KuCoin does take a little while to fill the position. Always use a stop loss. All right. And we'll see. This will take an hour to fill, but I'm getting into Forest as well. Thank you for the call for Forest. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the call. We'll take a look. It even has a, yeah, this is a good target here. Looking pretty sweet. Forest looks pretty nice. I personally jumped into Forest. Something's got to give tonight. Trade's got to pop. Everything's waiting for the pop. That's slow Saturday volume, man. That's slow Saturday volume. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for kicking it with me. We've done a lot tonight. We've had a blast. We've done some yield farming. We've talked about total too. We've got into the brass tacks of how to look at the market. We've looked at inverted head and shoulders. We talked about the cup and handle. We've done some teaching. We've done some learning. We've done some gathering. We've done some fun stuff. We've had an absolute blast. I have. I hope you have. It's been a Saturday night of Saturday nights. We're waiting on a bigger move to the upside. Things are looking very, very nice. And I'm extremely excited to spend my time with each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to all the patrons. Shout out to all the people that joined the trading group. Shout out to everyone that want to be a part of the group and be awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you to each and every one of you for being awesome to me and supporting me the way you do. I would have nothing without y'all. Like, because you could have money, But without a family and a group of people to celebrate that money with, it's really worthless. If the world was empty and you could drive every car, go to every restaurant, fly any plane, how fun would it be? After a while, if for no one to watch you doing it, and not to share the experience with anybody, you'd be like, what am I doing this for? So as much as we look at a big city and we see all the buildings, when we look at a big city, it's the people that we're there for. It's the experiences that people, you have no experiences without people. People give you the experience. If you looked at a city and there's no one in it, how are you going to learn about fear, greed, envy? How are you going to learn about someone trying to hurt you and protect yourself? Like, it's crazy, but all the people that we interact with are the things that turn us who we are. Us meshing through other people is how our soul learns and bends in this life. What an amazing experience we have here on this earth as we learn and find out why we're truly here and find our true purpose every single day until we feel whole as one. And I love y'all, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So this is a support and resistance flip that is very, very possible here for Forest, okay? Is ADAX obtainable anywhere besides X markets? That exchange looks terrible. No, all you got to do is go to X markets and get it. But that's it. I mean, once you get it, you have it. And then it's going to be, you want to go to places where it's terrible. Listen, I got into X markets 6 months ago to buy a coin that never did a dang thing, right? And look at this, now we got top gainers on Solana. Wow, we got more. Look at this, it's getting crazy. Now we're going to have to be hip on Solana. SBR, Solate, Fab, Audio, Tulip, Rope, Sol, P-Loot, Plutus probably, which is like SLM, Slim, Slime maybe even. Look, this is insane. And Mulana at the top, baby. Mula. Doing damage. And he has the contract address right there, man. This thing's crazy. Mulana, man. Lawn swap. They want you to get it on Radium, though. Pushing that Radium. But they have their own swap. It's weird. And we got this immunity swap. My buddy keeps showing me, too, as well. Let's go over immunity swap. The TVL is just too small, man. This is a scam. I'd be wary of this. This looks like a scam. It's like a replica. See, this isn't the same as Radium. I don't want people to get confused with these swaps. These are pancake ripoffs, man. I'd be wary of this stuff. You know, I'm not a fan of this too much. I have to be honest. Okay, moving forward. Forest looking very nice. Okay. And again, too, when you get into meme coins, remember, they could be rug pulls. Anything could happen to you. Make sure that you watch yourself, man. Anything is possible, okay? Make sure it's okay. And again, sometimes I find projects that I like, I get into them, I flip them, I sell them. I don't know what's going to happen to them after that. See what I'm saying? So like, I try to keep a clean record. I try not to push a lot of garbage. Looks like Crypto Puffs may have been some weirdo. You know, we'll find out. I don't know. People get sketched out, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to let it play out and find out, right? Wow, this guy has 97,000 cake staking. That's insane. 97,000 cake staking. Absolute insanity. I thought I had a lot of cake. Dude, I had 2,000 cake. This guy has 97,000 cakes. Damn, man. The rich are just going to get richer, man. I'm telling you, you got to find your place because they're just going to get richer and the dollar's going to drop. So, like, you're going to be making more money, but it's going to be less money anyway. Being a successful trader is not about predicting the future. It's about creating an edge and letting this play out over time. There are probabilities involved in every trade, and you must limit your risk to be successful. Ride winners, sell the losers quickly. You are looking for trades with low risk and high reward. See what I'm saying? At all times, guys. At all times. At all times. That's the key. That's the key. It's not that easy. You got to make it work for you. Okay. Let's get a look at the chat. Let me make sure I got everyone's super chat. I may or may not have. I learned my lesson. I got rug pulled on Send Whale. Thanks for Phantom. Got 80K coins at 20 cent average price. There you go, baby. Can't beat that, man. Beautiful. That's amazing. And Boo is booming to the upside. Boo is booming. It is. 8X obtainable anywhere besides X markets. No, that's it. That's it. But I like when you can't find someone other than underneath somebody's shoe. Matic breakout. I have a Sol at IO wallet and use Radium for staking in pools. Matic 1 hour bull flag breaking out. Let's take a look at Matic booming to the upside. I'm telling you right now. Matic doing damage. Matic bull flag breakout. It is starting to pop a little bit here out of this falling wedge. No bull flag breakout. It's a falling wedge kind of flag. Matic doing its thing. Yes, you're right. Possible 1 hour break to the upside. I agree. We got a bigger trade that's still going. No reason to stop Matic until it hits the bigger target. Where's my bigger target? Up there at about $1.92 for Matic. Smaller target is just going to be the length of this pole to the upside as well, like this. Matic going to go up 11% from where it's at. Actually, no, it's already up there. Let's get the Matic at 162, and I see it going all the way up here to 176. Might have a pullback at that point, though. Matic doing beautiful things. Like, look at the last time Matic pumped. Pullback, pump, pullback, pump, huge pullback, right? And again, is that the 618 fib? Watch this. Who wants to bet it is? Right there, look. Highly, very, very close. Very, almost wicked right to the 618. Right? In that area, always between the 0.5 and the 618 or the 618 and the 0.65. It's going to be in that vicinity on the pullback. Beautiful place to get back in after pumps. Just get back in on the 618 in a bull run. In a bull run. In a downward trend that does not always work so well. You got to be a lot more careful about what you're doing. That's a flag. That's 2 million. 97,000 cake has to be in the super early. Sheesh. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Even if he bought it at 10 cents. Even if he bought it at 10 cents. Look at this. Which I don't even know. He still bought 10 grand a cake. It was 60 cents. It was 60 cents at one point. That's still $161,000 that you had to put in cake. Now he has 97,000 cake. That's insane. Times 23. 2.2 mil worth of cake staking. Imagine how much you make a day staking cake for 2 mil. People got big money in DeFi, and a few people aren't happy about it. I'll tell you that. You know who they are. Ren doing damage off the bounce. Here was my call that it was bouncing here and on its way up. So far doing well for Ren. If you took my call for Ren, you'd be up very, very nice in the Patreon. That's why I work so hard, because so many calls pop off. 16% gains for Ren and on its way up to the target. And it's moving up. Looks like Ren's going to break on out and continue up out of this little flag. Whole market's looking really nice. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking very, very nice. 48,000. Did they wick it down like I thought? No, but they tried to. They got close. This thing's ready to rock, man. I'm telling you right now. Look, you could say the inverted head and shoulders did hit the target. Did they wick it at all? Nope. They still might, though. They still might. There's still a head and shoulder. There's shoulder, head, shoulder. You never know. Measured move is down there. It's another possible entry right here for Bitcoin. Still staying with the trade. 50K. I've been on this 50K since day one. Since day one. Since I started tracking it in this little pennant. Let's go, BTC. Let's go. You can do it too. Everything else fall on this slight flag. See? That's the flag they're following. Their format's just a little different. Same idea. Bitcoin pops, they're all going to pop. Huge night for cryptocurrency. Huge night for cryptocurrency. All right? Now the forest trade, look, it got away from me. When that happens, it sucks. You just got to, like, cancel. Do not market buy on KUCOIN, though. It'll hurt you bad. Trust me. Do not market buy on KUCOIN. I'm going to have to confirm the cancel, right? I'm just gonna try to get in there at the limit. I'll hit the ask or the limit. Just hit the ask, create the trade, go from there. It's hard to get filled with bigger orders on KuCoin. It is, because you're playing with tiny little gem coins. It gave me 23% of the order. Didn't fill the whole order though. A lot of times I then have to cancel and keep refilling. It's a pain in the butt. You know, you got to work through it. Nothing is free in this game. Nothing is free. Okay. I'm going to have to deal with that on my own. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer on a Saturday night, ready to rock with you guys. Guys, I'm going to jump on out of here for the night. 131 people watching, 177 likes. Unbelievable. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let me take a look at the chat, make sure I didn't leave anybody hanging. That's a flag. What are your thoughts on Crow? It's good for long-term hold. Yes, I think Crow is very good for a long-term hold. Think about it. It's got an ecosystem. It's got a card people can actually spend and use. It's going to get used. People are going to buy it. Of course, it's going to do well. Thanks. It's helpful questions about joining the Patreon and tutoring, etc. Sure, man. Jim, right in. Please don't forget my super chat on Cirrus. Thanks. Let's take a look at that from Crypto Rich for the $25 super chat on Cirrus. Let's take a look. Cirrus on Tether. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to boom up to the upside again. Look at my target for Cirrus. I have it getting all the way up here. Just getting started. Going up 121% gains. I like what we're seeing here for Cirrus. 1 hour is getting a little spent. Can't really use the 4 hour. Use the 15-minute. Actually, got to use the 15-minute at this point. You really got nothing else to go on. If I had to make a call on Cirrus, the call is already still open. You can see. I don't want to change the old call. But you can see it did form a bull pennant and it broke on out. It did, like, right? Or you could say, yeah, it formed a bull pennant here. It broke out of the bull pennant. Will you look at ETH quick for the Butch? Thank you. Anytime. So look, this looks like it will break out short-term wise to the upside and get to this target here, which is this, you know, this kind of spot where we had a little bit of a resistance. This has no support and resistance at all. This thing could fly. It's sitting on KuCoin. You may want to get a chunk of this thing because I think it's going to go up big to the upside. So watch Cirrus USDT for sure. I think Cirrus UT could do some serious damage, definitely. For the good-looking hair, shout out to Fidel Escobar. Thank you so much for the hair. We splashed some water on it. That got us kind of fixated, got us kind of doing our thing. Okay, so yeah, Cirrus up to 73. Smaller call, but the bigger call still in play. Nothing has changed about the bigger call. We'll keep that open there. Nothing has changed about the bigger call. Just want to make that so far so good for Cirrus. Just keep tracking it. If you're in this call right now, I would bring the stop loss to break even or at least shave it in half, right? So far so good. Call doing its thing for Cirrus. I'm going to update the Patreons right now. This call is doing great if you got into Cirrus in the Patreon. If you got in during the call already, you could get out. Let's see how much you're up already from the call. Already made 33% gains. I mean, not bad at all. Not bad at all. 33% gains so far for Cirrus. And more to come. I mean, it just got started. No one owns it to sell it off. Like, not enough people want to sell off. It's just people are going to learn about it and want to get in. The project looks great. The website looks great. It's in a cup and handle. It got sold off down. It's in a bull market where everything's running. It came out at the perfect time. This thing could do some serious damage. Serious USDT for sure, man. I like what's going on here. Continuing to the upside. Thank you so much for the $25 super chat. Appreciate you. I was not going to get out of here before I double checked all the super chats. I was going to dot my I's and cross my T's and make sure we did it right. Thank you for the good looking hair. We'll take a look at ETH for Butch. We'll take a look at ETH for the man. Left shoulder starting to hurt. Interesting. DCN into Forest. Thank you for that super chat. Covering all the chats, making sure we're right. Show the people you're not boring. That seems like yesterday. Pancake Honey moving. Thoughts on Mulana. Looking really nice. Thank you for putting that on my radar. You guys are making me realize I got to do more. I'm not doing enough. I got to study more. I got to get into more stuff. When you get a chance, take your hodl bag of Phantom on Spooky Swap. Boo token is quietly 4x in 2 weeks. From $2 to 9.5. Boo good. Boo good. Boo good. Bo good. You're funny, man. Shout out to all my peoples, man. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Top chats. I see the other streams, too. They put the super chats up here at the top. I wonder why it doesn't do that. Shouldn't we see that? Shouldn't we see the super chats up here at the top, like hanging out? Or they just disappear after a while? Is that what it is? Participants. That's interesting. I've never seen that. Toggle timestamps. He just went over Ren. Yeah, we did. What do you think of Ren? Just went over Ren. Go look back and you'll check it out. I think it's about to pop and continue to the upside for sure. I'm going to do after streams and just finish my duty. There you go. CHG looking spicy. Okay, let's take a look at CHG. Everyone keeps bringing that up. I think we might have had a call for it considering it's a nice play here. This is my buy zone for CHG. I see it popping up to the upside. I got a call for it with a target up here. I would just let it play out, do its thing, buy in this zone, sell in that zone. I'm going to start doing more zone trades. Trades that don't have, bigger version trades where you just want to accumulate in these areas, sell off in the other areas. Trades they're more wealth accumulation idea trades, really. They're like, they're long-term, mid-term holds. That's the idea behind them, right? Having a really hard time getting forest filled as it continues to pump to the upside. I can't get the trade filled. Can only get 23% of the trade filled. I'm telling you. I tell you what, man. I tell you what. Over here. Right? So what I do in this time, I just keep canceling the trade and I just keep trying to buy the coin. It's annoying on KuCoin. I keep hitting the ask. 100% on the ask. They already gave me 1,000 so far, right? So 100% on the ask. And then I create the trade again. I just keep going at it. Until I get mines. I will eventually get mines. Look, that one filled. They filled the whole order for me on that one. Bam. I caught it. Right? Now, look, I have to be wary. Now, look, you want to cancel this trade. Why? Because you have another trade in there that you didn't remember that you got filled beforehand. Aha. They're basically about the same price. Don't stress it too much. So, first you want to look at what you bought this trade for. I'm taking you through how to get through KuCoin 3 comma errors. So, you bought the trade. Entry price with fees, 587. So you remember 0.0587, you remember that. You're like, okay, cool. You then cancel the trade. You're like, why? Just trust me. You cancel the trade. Okay? You go to Smart Sell. All right? Smart Sell. You put in your take profit. You put in your stop loss. The same as you had before. 4987. Right? 4976. I don't know how I remembered that, but I did. Right? Take profit. We want to make 40%. All right. And then you're going to be like, okay, available. And you want to sell all of it. And what did you get it for? Remember? And you have to remember, what did we get it for? Come down here. It should be right there. You got it for, with fees, 587605. Right? 587605. 587605. And you want to be thorough. And then you want to create the trade. And now you can see how much money you have in the trade. It is what it is, and you're ready to rock. And you're up $7, and their life is good, and you're going to let it go. And so far, so good in cryptocurrency space, all right? Also aligned with 2 or 3 planets this perfect night. Yeah, tomorrow night, big weekly candle with the full moon. And tonight looks pretty toasty as well. So we put out so many calls in the Patreon. I think overwhelming you guys with more calls tonight would be a little insane. It looks like more is coming, If you have a call that you haven't seen me play out, find your own call too as well. Look out. Any USDT pair looks likely to break up to the upside. I wouldn't play BTC pairs too much. I'd stay more on the USDT pairs or a Bitcoin leverage trade. ZRX. Here's a call for ZRX as it booms up to the upside. I see ZRX continuing up and moving up all the way up to 119. Entry was in here at this kind of breakout area at 105. Already, I would shave the stop loss up a little bit. Continuously shave the stops as you go. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. Highly likely to break on out. ZRX doing its thing. Someone asked me about waves. Let's take a look at waves. Okay. Remember, I took profit up there. I said take profit. If you had listened to me, you would have done 78% gain on waves. Let's take a look at where waves is now. 1 hour is doing its thing. Inverted head and shoulder played out inside a giant bowl. Waves tends to run the market before everything else. It kind of front runs the market. I've seen it happen many, many times where Waves will just completely front run the market. It will be absolutely absurd what it does. So it's in this falling wedge. Okay. It broke out of the falling wedge. That's its target up there. It's about to hit it. Let's look at its support and resistance. I feel like it's going to make the handle at one point. Getting extended. Yeah, the 4 hour wants to turn on you. So I say Waves goes down here and back to support, forms a handle, and then flies. So I would leave Waves alone. I put an alert down here for Waves on the stochastics, right around there. And when that 4 hour resets, we'll probably have a handle, and we'll be ready for Waves for some more. Again, we can pull a Fibonacci on this just to kind of show you guys how we do this. And there it came to the 0.5 fib and bounced. Inverted head and shoulder as well, if you could see it. I'll show it to you on the 1 hour. Just to be professional and not hide anything from you, I like to be 100% transparent. I feel rude sometimes when I see a shape and then I don't tell you guys that I saw it. Because I feel like that's a place where I can teach you something. And I want to make sure I use every moment of this live stream to teach you guys, because I could pass away tomorrow and I don't know if I could teach you tomorrow. I know I can teach you today, and that's what I'm here for. So that's the idea. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We also want to take a look at Zort. Zort looks pretty nice. Little CUCOIN gem. This thing could fly. It only will take a little bit to make this thing fly. So just put that on your radar. Zort, man. Zort. All right, everyone. I'm going to bounce on out of here for the night. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for each and every one of you for coming here into the live stream. Let me check out the chat one last time. Make sure I don't leave anybody hanging. Alchemy Pay, please. We'll take a look at Alchemy Pay. It's also aligned. ACH is bull flagging on the 15-minute. I'm heavy in Alchemy Pay right now for 2,500. Let's take a look at Alchemy Pay. I might as well look at my own trade. Yes, and here's the call I made for Alchemy Pay to open the call down here as it began to pop. I mean, look at that thing. Already up on my call on Alchemy Pay. Why did I like the call on Alchemy Pay? Well, it just, and then I suggested once we move to bring the stop loss to break even. So we're already in position for Alchemy Pay. All my lifers, if you took the call, I got you into break even call, and now you can ride Alchemy Pay all the way back to its all-time high and more. I see this going up 228% gains. 200% gains on Alchemy Pay. So look out for that coming. Alchemy Pay doing serious damage. You said it's bull flagging. Let's get smaller time frame here. Let's zoom into what we see here. That is it. Yeah, somewhat of a bull flag. I got you. Needs to touch the 21 before it rips on the 1 hour. But yeah, it's getting ready. Bit of a double bottom as well. Alchemy Pay getting ready to pump to the upside. I like this call. Alchemy Pay, just a smaller trade here. If you don't want to take the bigger trade, you just want to make a nice little scalp for the night. Alchemy Pay looking pretty nice. Looks like it can get back up to 12 from 10. Nice 20% gains on the call. Let's see that. 24%, right? Stop loss would be below this at 10. I don't like the risk-reward ratio on this trade. You'd have to be right there. If they wick you out easily to nab you, this would have to be it. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio on the call. I still like where we're at. This is what you would have to do to get into the call. Take a look at the 15-minute rip, but probably coming back down one more time. One more time. If it doesn't push up, it's either going to do one or two things. It's going to push up and retest and go. It's going to get rejected by this line, come back to the dotted line and go. These are your places to enter Alchemy Pay, in my opinion, if you get lucky enough to find them. Okay. I heard to grab some Alchemy Pay. As Lifer said, it was a good call. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour USDT dominance. Crippington. 123 Crypto is life, and remember, support the Crypto Lifer. Shout out to Mike the Mistake. You never checked ETH. Super Chat Lifer. We'll take a look at it. Thank you for telling me. That's why you're here, to remind me that I didn't. You've only been live streaming for 3 hours. Nobody does that, but we don't care. We want you to live stream till you till your face falls off. My left shoulder is killing me right now. Starts to act up sometimes. Let's take a look at Ethereum USDT. I mean, I see it in a giant cup and handle, inverse head and shoulder. Let's take a look at this. Oh, I can't stand that tool when it just sticks on like that. Okay. Extremely oversold on the 1 hour. Highly likely to play out. I like this. Rounded top, got negated. So let's break it down. ETH was in a rising wedge, right? 68% chance of a break to the downside. The measured move was the length of that back end, and you'd put it here, and that's where ETH should drop to. We wicked pretty damn close to the measured move. Beautiful. So you can say, okay, the bearishness has been completed. We've done our thing. Then you can say, okay, we formed a falling wedge now, and forget about the rising wedge. That's in the past. And we know that a rising wedge needs to break up to the target 68% of the time, this way. So now we watch for ETH to break up to this side. ETH did great, went halfway there, got rejected by previous resistance, which is awesome. But now look, resistance, resistance, resistance. So resistance, resistance, a little bit of resistance, resistance, and now we're bouncing off support. If ETH holds this support at 32,226, right where it's at, really, we could see ETH do some serious damage and break out of what's called a bull flag. To me, ETH is in a bull flag, ready to rock to the upside, and I can see ETH do some serious damage. So temporarily wise, booming. Also, I like to get in to calls when the 1 hour and the moving averages are very tight. Tight moving average suggests this is going to boom to the upside in a major way. In a major way. All right, everybody. That is it. There's Ethereum. I see it going up in the short term to $3,500. $3,500. All right. And there's your call for Ethereum booming up out of this pennant. If you had to play it, you get in at the bottom of the pattern, try to make 11 or 10%, and put your stop loss right here below the moving averages at 2.76. And there's my call for Ethereum going up to $3,500. Ethereum scalp. You could trade leverage it. Do whatever you want with that trade. Just make sure you're in the proper risk when you do that. Solana has been good as well, but I didn't buy in. I have a few others on my radar, but I haven't decided if I will go in for them yet. I think it's better to buy Harmony 1 than Solana. Okay, everyone, we're out of here for the day. Thank you for coming in to the live stream. I'm out of here. I appreciate it. It is Saturday night. I'm going to have a nice little nappy new. Rune is 7X to the 1618 extension of the correction. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lifer. Have a great night. Thanks, Sam, and have an awesome eve. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for every single thing. Attitude is gratitude, and I'm just so happy each and every one of you are obviously here. Q News, you know that Chi News, Avalanche Power Platform, Chi on KuCoin. Let's take a look at this. This thing might actually start popping again. Benqui on Tether. It just had more news, and it's forming a bit of a flag here. Let's take a look at this actually before I get out of here. This thing looks like it's about to fly up some serious and do some serious damage. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing holding it back. In complete price discovery. Just people aping in and wanting something and wanting to get down. And honestly, you might end up getting in a position that you hold for a long period of time. This thing could do some serious moves. I like this. I'm actually in a little bit of a trios. I think I'm going to sell some trios for some key right now and get into this. Yes, I may. I think I'm going to buy some chi right now with my trios winnings. Even though I like trios as a long-term hold. But you know what, trios? It is what it is. You're just another you know, flag in the wind, so to speak, right? So I got trios in here. You go to a smart sell it. Even like sometimes going to buy sell, just go to the buy sell button. This is also a lot easier on 3 commas. Shout out to 3 commas. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the you know, hit me up on Twitter. Appreciate that. So look, and we got 9 trios for 1,500. No, 163 units at 922 for 1,500. I put a G in there. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. Limit, sell it, and just sell it right here. Limit sell. Hope it limit sells well. Ooh, and then you could also stake this key on Avalanche. This is going to be a big deal. I'm going to buy it right now, man. I'm not playing games. I'm not playing games. And this is probably going to be a long-term hold. I'm going to hold this for 2 months. I think this is going to break out. Do some serious. I actually wish I could put way more in there than 1,500, but it is what it is for now. I'll build the position slowly. I never ape in. I slowly build it in. Chi. Looking really nice. Coming right out. You see me aping in, right? And if I lose, I lose. It's okay. I'm willing to lose 700 of this and let it do its thing. I don't mind. I don't mind. We'll smart trade it. 100% into Chi. And there you guys are kicking it with me. I might have forgot to do this, but I pushed the stream a little long and I got rewarded for it. So there you go. I don't like dark mode too much on 3 commas for whatever. I like it on a lot of other things, but not on 3 commas. So hard to get filled on KUCOIN, man, especially on something like this. Like, we're all fighting to get a piece of this right now. Feel me, man. Look, it just went so far away. So now what I do is I play this game, man. I'm telling you right now. I cancel this. Confirm. And then I look at the ask again. It's 14.5, right? I'll throw a 5. I'll make it 14.7. I'll just go a little bit above the ask and try to be ahead of someone on the order book. Even this is a skill. How to get into a coin on KUCOIN. Now it's at 47 that fast. See how fast it's moving? Saying pending position open now. Now I'm not sure. It's happened to me before, and then it doesn't play out. You know, cancels on me. Okay, I got into the position. Thank goodness. Down $50 immediately. That's how they do you. Oh no, down $5. There we go. Perfect. I'm in there. No stop loss. That's going to be a long-term hold. Whatever happens with that happens with it. I'm going to let it throw caution to the wind. That 1,500 goes to 0. That 1,500 turns to 5, 10 grand. I'm going to let it fly. Chi, baby. Let's do our thing, man. Let's let it fly. Let's do our thing. Let's roll the dice and have some fun tonight. It's a Saturday night, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Again, don't do what I do is not financial advice. I had that money to throw around. And I also know, you know, my stop loss, 1% of my portfolio. That's 1%. I could lose it. Okay. And there it starts to break on out. I mean, that's probably my buy right there. These things are so small, but dude, this thing could do, you could see it just at some astronomical levels before you know it. All eyes on this, man. On sheet. It might even coil up a little more here. Up and down before it breaks out. Watch that 50-minute come back down before you get back in. Could double top up here. I know the risk I took, and I'm willing to take it. Check the USDT dominance, please, mate. We looked at it already. We already looked at it. I'll look at it again one more time. I gotta go, guys. I'm exhausted. Nobody streams like this. Nobody. They do like an hour, hour and a half, maybe. I gotta get out of here. My wife's staring at me, right? Yeah. Bitcoin dominance, man, at the bottom on the 15-minute, playing games. 4 hours coming up, about to get over. It's gonna pump up. It's probably gonna get rejected right here and dump. Right? 1 hour's high, but like doesn't mean nothing. It's actually forming a bull pennant, a bear pennant. Looks like it wants to do more damage to the downside, in my opinion. This thing's looking sketchy as all heck. Below all the moving averages, we just had a death cross, kind of, almost a golden cross, but no. Very, very bearish. Watch it get rejected by 3-1 and continue to dump. Okay. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. And you'll see me tomorrow night with the full moon, with the weekly candle close. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Crypto is life.